bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. I'm from the bottom of the barrel, came apart it in the gravel. On black be my apparel, Glock 40 pointing at you. We storming niggas' castles, my niggas is going casuals. I like it, I take it, I ain't gotta fucking ask you. Terrorist mindset, deadly the thoughts, shoot and bury the nonsense. And piss in the corpse, you niggas small like the fine print. Fall in line to get pop quick, you forgot your reminder. Third pound we the livest, respect over everything. Cash come included, my clique get everything. Mash on the music, biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass low, poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team met. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Never lose love like sleep. I be stretched out. Everybody on my line, that's why I stepped out. Mark Gatorade, stone face gripped up. Tony talking Tiger gear ripped up, pound reppin', G checking freshman, top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy, no lie, real heart, true eyeball, eyeball. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push the way I feel inside. Deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air, shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me and scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind, and the blind can't lead the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope. It ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keeping hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let off from choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live in the back, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goons, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Homie think, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the move, go ridiculous. Oh.
Stayed out the argument the other day, but I'll probably be the instigator tonight.
There's a certain feeling in this.
The Eagles looking to change the Commanders again. Bills Mafia looking to quell the Vikings squad, the vicious Vikings.
Vikings.
I think, are we
salute to the vicious
overlooking the Vikings right now? Hell nah. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome aboard BALDSC. Banging Aces live and direct sport commentary live with your host, Bang Usa. And we are here. We are back for Sunday night football. Dallas and Minnesota. Minnesota got kicked out of the playoff hunt earlier today with a couple of wins by others, and now we got to see if the illusion of the Cowboys will go away today, or do they try to make it to week 18? You know, right now Dallas winning the game 14-7, and J.J. McCarthy spins out and walks into the end zone and shows off and tiptoes and walks into the end zone to tie the game, and we have a game, 14-14. Oh, man. So, did we have a day today? Did we have a day today? Yeah, man. Week 15. Sorry I missed y'all for the Star Six Picks and Dribble show. I was not up for it yesterday. I apologize. I was not here. Then I got here, and it was just way too late. So, but we are here. Week 15, episode 53, Sunday Night Football. Vikings versus the Cowboys. Dak Prescott versus the reality. The illusion of playoff hunt. Can the Vikings play spoiler to the Cowboys tonight? Sunday Night Football closes week 15 with this game right here, a primetime matchup that looks bigger than it actually is, until you realize what's really on the line. Dak Prescott and Dallas are clinging to relevance in the brutal NFC, while Minnesota runs headfirst into the postseason elimination. History says Cowboys. December says the truth, right? December always tells the truth. All right. Hold on, let me get the guys in here. Get their invite out. Let me turn this down over here. All right. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear those commercials and all that. Nah. We're not doing that. Anyway, December usually tells the truth. But this episode, we're going to dive into a few things. The first NFC playoff since 1998 without Brady, Manning, or Mahomes. That's right. The alchemist and magician is out of the playoffs, suffering an ACL tear earlier at the end of this game, right when on the verge of trying to steal a game, and the football guy said, nope, not today. The official end of the Chiefs dynasty. Rams clinch a playoff spot. Lions lose their margin for error, and the NFC South chaos flips the division race. The AFC power vacuum begins while the NFC suddenly owns the Super Bowl path. They look like they got the stronger teams in the NFC. Both sides of the ball. But that can be an illusion. This isn't recap culture. This is illusion versus reality. And we're going to talk about it today. Salute. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary. I am your host, Bang USA, or Bang USA, whatever's easier for you to say. As you come in, hit that like, share, subscribe, jump in the chat with Sir Charles, and join the discussion. Feel free. We had a heck of a Sunday, y'all. Let's get this I'm in this type of mood today, right? I'm in this type of mood today. Yeah, the heck of a Sunday. Let me close the door. So we had a heck of a Sunday, a week 15 Sunday, and can't ask for it to get no better than this, right? So let's see. Get this up there. Yeah. Can't ask for it to get no better than this, man. We are in the playoff contention time. Hold on, let me get this up. I gotta get the scores up. Oh, boy. 14-14 game. Oh, let me get the scores up on the board here. We had the AFC East showdown earlier today. That was crazy. That was pretty good. We had yeah, man, the Patriots started on fire, and I do not know what happened to them at the end, bro. I really don't know what the frick happened to them, bro. Like, man, Patriots. They just flailed out in the second half, and Josh Allen threw on his Superman cape, and Cookie Monster. They fed Cookie Monster all the extra cookies and at halftime, and oh my God, they came out in the second half and was night and day difference. They competed, got back in the game, and didn't look back. It was so crazy. But it was a good game, a great game, a shootout game. And Drake May came up short, man. Drake may have just lost his MVP battle, because what Stafford did today was insane. Bo Nix even jumped up the list today. It was very impressive today for me watching him after I gave him heavy slander before the game. This year, the NFL playoffs will be the first since 1998 without Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or Patrick Mahomes. Let that land. Let that really register. Since 1998, these three quarterbacks have been in the playoffs and in the big games, and it's kind of crazy. No safety net, no familiar boogeyman, no wait till January. They'll figure it out. Rest in pieces. Salute to the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty. Coming to an end, at least for this year. 7 straight AFC championship games, 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 Lombardi trophies, 17 playoff wins, 9 straight AFC West titles, one of the greatest runs any sports has ever seen. Not debated, not revised, documented, but dynasties don't fade quietly. They get eliminated. And this year, they got eliminated. And unfortunately, they were already out of the AFC West contention last week by losing, and now they're completely out by losing today. They were in this, but like I said, the football god said, not today. And when Kansas City fell, the entire league just shifted. AFC becomes a little clearer, and Lamar and Joshy, if this ain't their pure opportunity to go all the way with no Mahomes, then to stand in their way. And both these teams, more Lamar than Joshy, but both these teams don't have solid defenses. But they have superstar offenses, and they can get it done, depending on timing, and we'll see what happens. But history shows that you need the better team wins, not the better player. But today, the better player overtook the better team. And, oh, man, I don't know. It adds to the confusion and the illusion versus the reality. Tonight, we have the Cowboys and the Vikings. We went over that. History versus reality. The Cowboys entered Sunday night clinging to a brand equity. The Vikings ended clinging to hope for the future. 14-14 game, 3rd and 5. Cowboys with the rock, trying to just on the verge of the red zone. Dak in trouble, gets out of trouble, still in trouble, and ends up with a sack. Yeah, man, the Cowboys, man, the Vikings entered clinging to a little hope, but by the time this game started, entered the day clinging to hope. But by the time this game started, their hope was done. Now they're playing spoiler, and to show that they could put it all together. Only one of those things survives December. Dallas still owns the history, right? 15-12 all time. Won 5 of the last 6, including the unforgettable 40-3 massacre in Minnesota in 2022. But Week 15 didn't care about nostalgia. Minnesota officially became what they've been flirting with all season, right? Eliminated from the postseason contention. Poor Justin Jefferson still remains elite. CeeDee Lamb remains dangerous. But the teams around them told 2 different truths. Dallas is flawed but alive. On the defensive side of the ball, that's where their flaws rely and lay. Minnesota's talented but finished. And yes, Philadelphia was watching and smiling. But they issue is their quarterback. They was a little cocky last year with Sam Darnold and Danny Dimes and all these. They was a little cocky letting those 2 go. Oh, we got a top draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. Right? Yeah, he did win the championship that year. But let's talk about it. Isn't that the same team that is penalized for the coach cheating and stuff like that? And when he got caught and questioned, he left and came to the NFL, right? That team right there was carried by Blake Corum week after week. Like, and it's not talked about. It's talked about like J. McCarthy was the Heisman guy that year, and he was far from that. But to try to act like he coming into the league and he going without 1 game of play, he stayed the whole season on the bench last year with an injury. Without 1 game of play, he got selected high enough, got the money, and he's not as good as the Drake Mays. He's not as good as Jaden Daniels. Not as good as Caleb Williams. He's not as good as these guys. At least not without development, right? So they tried to act like he was ready and off the chump. No play. And this year, he went through a learning curve and a learning experience. The NFC said it's their turn, man. The AFC is in a blunder and don't know what's going on, and they only stacking the offensive side of the ball, and the NFC went through that transition already, and they learned to get their defense just as solid, and they may have the better teams in the NFC, all of them. Packers, Rams, Lions, like, who else? Bears, one of the top defenses in the league, right? So, you know, Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my, right? Yeah, hear me roar. Like, Rams come out on top of the Lions, 43-41, which was a good game, pretty much. But and the Lions had this game, and then they went to sleep for a little bit. The Rams, first team to clinch. They are playoff bound. We knew that was headed, but now you starting to ask yourself, the way Stafford is playing, already almost at 40 TDs for the season, almost 37, 38 or something like that. Yeah, man. First team to clinch playoff berth this season. The Lions, they still alive, still very dangerous, but now officially out of the margin. They're not in the playoffs right now. They're only in the hunt. And at 8-6, Detroit remains on the outside watching the 10-4 Bears, the 9-4 Packers, the 8-6 Lions. But then you got in the NFC, you got Baker and those boys and the Buccaneers, top of the South. Then you got the other Western teams. You got the Niners. Seattle got a W today. Like, they not letting it go. The NFC is stacked, defense and offense. Today, Puka Nacua quietly joined history. One of only 5 players ever with 100 catches and 1,200 yards in 2 of his first 3 seasons. The others were Justin Jefferson, Michael Thomas, Brandon Marshall, and Anquan Bolden. All great receivers. That shows you what tier he's in. Puka is a menace. Went down, I guess, with some cramping in this game. But the way he was putting out production and stuff, no wonder he had cramping. Devontae Adams goes out with a hamstring late in this game, in third quarter or so, and it's a different tier, same air. You know what I mean? So, yeah, salute to Puka Nacua. What are the Rams going to do with 2 hurt star receivers? Does Dak quell them, or does Stafford just plug and play the receivers? So that's the question with the Rams. And but they still got Puka cramping. He'll be there to play. Just like, how often does that cramping happen? Hamstrings usually need a couple of weeks. I don't know what's going to go on with Devontae Adams, but he looked like he'll be out for a couple of weeks. And then that leaves the door open, right? So, yeah, we'll see where it goes. Right now, the Rams, first team to clinch, they're in there. Bills versus Patriots game, the streak is finally over for the Patriots. We knew it would end. I believe it's ending with the same team that it started with. I believe that the streak started with the Bills, victory over the Bills in Buffalo, and they just been winning after that, right? So let me double check that, but it came to an end today. Josh Allen ended that conversation, 5 straight TD drives, 35-31 comeback. James Cook slams the door. Josh Allen now ties Tom Brady, Russell Wilson for the second most wins by a QB in his first 8 seasons. All right. The crown isn't delayed, it's defended. Joshy, this is your moment. Y'all better solidify that defense the best you can, and I expect y'all to be in the AFC big game. But we'll see. They do not have the AFC East first place yet, but they're right a game out, I believe. And Denver Broncos had the number 1 seed, right? So the Broncos took AFC top seed. Bo Nix, 4 touchdowns today with 0 fear. Was really dialing it up today and played with consistency, efficiency, and poise. Really surprising, very impressive. You know what I mean? I try to tell everybody, he threw 28 touchdowns last year, bro. 28. Like, he's on his way to another 30. I gotta see how many he threw this year. Matter of fact, while I'm talking to y'all, I'll pull it up. But yeah, man. This kid is good. Like, you know what I mean? My biggest issue with them is they coaching play calls and the safety, but the safety that they play with. But I guess you don't have to play with reckless abandon. And when you're teaching a player how to play, in certain situations, they have to first go through the experience of it in order to get better. So I think they went through a lot of experiences last season, toward the end of the season, that they're put into fruition this year. And yeah. Let's go to next gen. Let's go to next gen. Yeah, Matt Stafford has 37 touchdowns. Bo Nix has 23. So he's on his way. He needs 5 more. Got a couple more weeks of play. He needs 5 more to match his last year output. Will he get them? I don't know, but he just threw 4 today. You know what I mean? Let me make sure if that's true. Let me look here. Because some of these stats may have not been added. And then they may have 37 for Matthew Stafford, 29 for Jared Goff, 26 right now for Dak Prescott, 25 for Josh Allen, 23 for Justin Herbert. Trevor Lawrence throws 5 touchdowns today and runs for 1 plus 50 yards. Become the first quarterback to ever do that. And that's after we took a lot of slander about Trevor Lawrence. He's still putting up record numbers. Just wanted to mention that he does have 11 interceptions this year and 23 touchdowns. Jordan Love, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Drake May, 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and Bo Nix, 23 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. So who is the interception leader right now? Geno Smith and Tua Taz, both for 14. Justin Herbert, 12. Sam Darnold, Trevor Lawrence, Patty Mahomes, all with 11. Josh Allen, Joe Flacco, McCarthy, and Dak, all with 10. So they are throwing a lot of damn interceptions. Yard leaders, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff. It's going to probably be Dak after the game. If he could throw for 200 yards in this game, he'll be the yardage leader after 15 weeks. Patty Mahomes, 3,500 yards, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Down year for him, but right in the mix of the top 5 in yardage and top 10 in touchdowns. Drakey May, just under Patty Mahomes in yardage, 20 yards or so. 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Sam Darnold, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Jordan Love, 23 and 6. Josh Allen, 25 and 10. Bo Nix, 23 and 9. Trevor Lawrence, 23 and 11. But he has 3,200 yards. I don't think anybody is going to eclipse 5,000 yards or even get close to it this year. Matthew Stafford probably will get over 4,200, I guess, roughly. So we got some things to find out. Ravens won today, so the pressure is on the Steelers tomorrow. You know what I mean? The pressure is on the Steelers to not lose first place. And they playing the Miami Dolphins. You know what I mean? And people are like, oh, Steelers have better defense than Miami Dolphins. But I don't know, do they? You know what I mean? Her TJ Watt is out with a punctured lung. All that makes them susceptible. We'll see what happens. Right? Micah Parsons. The silence was loud, right? Played a heck of a game, was pursuing, chasing, trying to get his sacks up. Today, harassing Bo Nix, right, as much as he could, and non-contact knee injury and one of those pressures, immediate pain, immediate dread. He rolls around on the floor. You kind of knew it was a torn ACL just by the way he was acting on the floor. Pending a couple of further tests. You don't replace Micah Parsons. You just absorb the damage. With that said, though, this team didn't have Micah Parsons last year, and they was a top 5 defense. So I believe they could still get it done. They do lose some rushing, but this is when what's his name, Gary, numbers can go up. You know what I mean? But we'll see. The human gravitas today. I had to bring them up because everybody's gonna bring them up, and I suspect that tomorrow he'll go through a heavy slander day, if not week, from commercial media. He had a bad day in negative 10-degree weather. Worst line in the league, worst wide receiver core in the league, right? But no excuses. No excuses for the Gravitas. 18 of 35, 177 yards, no touchdowns, 3 INTs, 5 sacks. That's a rough day. Call it what it is. You know what I mean? But we're going to zoom out a little bit. Over the last 4 weeks, Shador owns the longest completed pass in the NFL, a 66-yard bomb. No one else has matched as of yet. His arm strength is elite. His confidence is unshaken. And his ceiling, which is very terrifying, is still capless. It's super high. It's capless. This is development, not a collapse. And this was one of those nasty, nasty cold weather games that, you got to have efficiency. I seen Judy get raped for a touchdown after Shador dropped it in his basket. He let the defender rake it from him. You know what I mean? He let him rake it on a touchdown pass at that. You can't let that happen, Judy. So you like to complain a lot. You like to show out, right? And show out now. Should Shador ran up to you like, why you didn't snatch the ball away? Why could he did that? How embarrassing would that have been if he took you on the sideline and did that, right? But with that said, Shador had a very, very bad game today. To try to overcompensate, threw 2 more picks in that game, and still has a lot of still got the coach's confidence. He's still gonna play to the end of the season. I told y'all true evaluation would have been 6 to 7 games, same amount of games you gave Dylan Gabriel, and we're at game 4, I believe, right? So we got 2 more games, end of the season, and then we figure out what we're gonna do, man. You hear people say, Shador needs to get out of there. Fire Stefanski. Fire Andrew Berry. But I believe the Sanders like Andrew Berry. They only wanted to go to Cleveland because of Andrew Berry and things he was talking there. And I don't know if you could trade Shador, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? You might have more chances and opportunity to trade Dylan Gabriel. You will get some calls for Shador, but he's the human gravitas, man. Business-wise, this is what I've been saying all year. Business-wise, it's just not smart to do. You see the energy that's in Cleveland in cold games, even though today was on the road, but packed seats, 12 jerseys, elbows in the air, sold concessions, sold merchandise, special cookies being made, sellouts with 12 on it, Shador cookies. Yeah. It's just good business all around the board and decent quarterback play. Like, you can't ask for no more for this franchise. You can put whoever back there. You could take the number 1 draft pick today, but they ain't going to do that, bro. They're not going to do that. And then once 3 or 4 weeks go in and you get exposed on your weaknesses and show that you need development and you ain't got no cookies and your jersey sales is not the top and your ticket and the dog pound is not coming. Yeah. I don't know that has them that dumb. But then again, we talking about the Cleveland Browns here, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I swore they was tanking. That's why they did whatever to Shador so he could lose that game. They're still in that realm. They're still losing games. They're going to be a top draft pick in next year's draft that I will not watch, and I recommend that anybody who is a NFL fan and didn't appreciate the collusion and the bull crap stuff that went on in this year's draft, the pandering and the devaluing and the vampiring of one's gravitas to sell multiple days of people watching the draft, highest years of the draft returning, and I'm talking about the highest since, remember when the draft went 7 rounds or some shit like that, or mad rounds, and a couple of rounds would go through the first day, and then the rest of the days would be the rest of the rounds. Like, that's when it got watched like that, right? Now you get the first round the first day, and then the rest of the days are the rest of the rounds, right? So, yeah, the gravitas even did that for them. And then for 8 months straight, every day, the content that's been being baked on his name every day. You got paid, 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 daily paid now for just saying this name and critiquing him unfairly. He hadn't taken a rep. He hadn't played the game. Like, why are we talking about him every day, right? But that's why. Because it's big business. Big business. So, yeah, that's it for the human gravitas right now. Then you got Trevor Lawrence. Just did something no one has ever done before. 300 plus passing yards, 5 TDs, 50 rushing yards, and a rushing TD in a single game. Never happened before. Not Brady, not Manning, not Mahomes, not Joshy, not Lamar. Nobody's done it before. The rookie isn't. He's not a rookie, but it's like we judge him like a rookie every year. He's 6 or 7 years in now, and I don't know. I think it's 6 years in, and I don't know what to say about Trevor. Trevor is on the block right now, and he's being watched. They're in first place in the South, AFC South. I do not expect them to lose it, but you got the Texans dwindling, so they lose one of these last games, and Texas wins out. They could tie it up, and the Colts are just flailing, falling. Phillip Rivers comes in today, plays a good game, but loses it late. Why? Because the old man can't win these close games like this, right? That was the point of him retiring. He kept losing these games. Yeah, he could start off good, but as the fatigue starts to set in and they take away your one look as defenses settle down and they take away your big look and your go-to guys, how do you win? And that's what they said. Just feed Johnny T. He'll take you to the promised land. And he almost did today, right? But nope. Didn't happen, and the Colts continue to flail and falter down. Most sacks in the NFL this season. Myles Garrett with 21 and a half, right? Or he has 22 total sacks. He is a half a sack away from tying the record and 1 sack away from immortality. Yeah. Myles Garrett, I think he hurt his hip today, but he said he'll be back next game and he's going to try to make it happen. The Super Bowl math with the AFC Kingpins gone. The NFC has a much bigger chance to win the Super Bowl than the AFC. No Brady, no Manning, no Mahomes. Just chaos, youth, and opportunity. My dude, there's two sophomores in the playoff contention right now in the AFC. 2 of them. Drake May and Bo Nix. Last year there was 1 in the NFC. You know what I mean? And in the NFC we have 1 again, Caleb Williams, right? So you have 3 in the playoff contention this year. They just came into the league last year, and they already got their teams in contention. This is gonna get interesting. The youth is not waiting for you to pass no torch. They coming to take it. They coming with their own lit, like, yo, keep yours. My joint is better. Yeah. Now, do you agree with me? If you don't, hit the comments, say what you gotta say. And we'll start that conversation. If not tonight, next show. Because Week 15 didn't just change standing, it ended errors. And in BALDSC terms, that's when the league gets dangerous. Just like the gravitas, it gets dangerous. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Sir Charles, what is the daily? Vikings are up 17-14 in this game. Let's get this. There we go. About to tie the game up with a field goal before the half. Good. So Dallas ties the game up, and we got a tie game going into half. See, that's why Cowboys couldn't come in sleeping on the Vikings, man. Because though they not in contention, they can be your spoilers. You could think that tied game. You could think those early losses. Bo Nix goes off today, man. Look at this kid's passer rating today. 302 and 4 TDs. He made it look easy, man. He made it look easy. Got to give him that. What else we got? We got, look at this right here. Those are all the teams in the AFC versus the NFC. And, yeah, man, nobody's saying nothing about them Chargers. They swept the Chiefs, but I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about Justin Herbert and them. Lad McConkey goes back to, I don't know, Marion Hampton comes back and McConkey goes missing. Like, he stops throwing the ball to McConkey, and I really don't like that. That's really pissing me off. But being that I'm out of contention and fantasy, I guess it really doesn't matter. But how they end the season is going to matter to my draft strategy next year. And we'll see what happens. Mahomes suffers a torn ACL in this game, and today Joe Burrow didn't look happy in his post-game interview as he got blown out and blanked today. That must have felt embarrassing to him. But Lamar wasn't even playing with him. And then we got the Los Angeles Raiders. So this is what I was saying. Blake Corum and Kyron Williams, they could be big when you got those two wide receivers at the top. And Stafford throwing the ball like he throwing the ball. But if those two at the top, that allows teams to stack the box and make Stafford beat them with Tutu Atwell and his tight ends, and he's doing a good job with the motion offense and stuff like that, breaking down. And with him slinging that way, he's been a little unstoppable. That's why I think he's hands down the MVP right now. I guess Moose was right about that. Yeah. Moose was definitely right about that. I had Drakey made VP until he lost because he had the streak going. But I ain't on it no more that way. You know what I mean? Jakey May VP. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles won today. Nobody want to talk about the Eagles, man, but they back in the win column. They back in cruise control as the Giants lose today to the Commanders. All we need is Dallas to lose, and the Eagles will be fine. They'll be right at the top of their division with no threat, and then what, right? And so let me see. I wasn't here to do power rankings yesterday. Let's see if I agree with these after today's games. I guess we got to bring the Broncos to the top seed, huh? The Broncos to the top seed. Green Bay lost today. So they drop out of the top 5, in my opinion. The Bills enter the top 5 again. So you get the Broncos at the top seed. Then you probably got Seattle at 2. They'll probably be consistently at 2. Then you got probably want to put the Bears at 4. Rams at the Rams could go. No, they got a lot of losses. They would go 3. Let me see. You go Broncos, Seahawks. No. Broncos, Rams. Broncos, Rams, Seahawks. Bears. No. Broncos. What I'm going to do? I'm going to do Broncos. Broncos, Rams, Seahawks, Bills, Bears. That's what I'll do right there. That's what I'll do right there. Nah, it might go Bears, Bills. Bills will be 5, right? So that knocks Green Bay out of the top 5, and that knocks the Patriots out of the top 5. But I would have Patriots at like 6. I would have them at like 6 or 7. And that probably knocks Green Bay out of the top 5 as well. I have Patriots over Green Bay, so it would be 6. 6 is probably going to be San Fran. No, 6 is going to be Patriots, San Fran, Green Bay. That's how that's going to go. 6, 7, 8. All right. And then you got the Jaguars, which I probably would go Justin Herbert over the Jaguars, but I can't because Jaguars have the division. So I probably would go Jaguars, Justin Herbert. I got the Eagles in the top 10 somewhere. So I probably would put Eagles 9, Jaguars 10. No, Eagles 9, Justin Herbert and them 10, Jaguars 11. So they drop out of the top 10. I don't know how that happened, but they didn't raise from the win today. Because those other guys come down. Because these guys come down, they pretty much stay either the same or they lose a spot. Lions drop out of 10 and put the Eagles where the Lions are. Texans go up the list. Everybody else drops down the list, right? Colts go down. Steelers they play tomorrow. Dallas, we'll see where they're at. Look, they was at 17. They 6-1. Like, what can you say? Like, I probably would. Coming into today, Dallas probably would be over the Bucks. But if Dallas loses this game, then the Bucks will be right there too. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's where we at with it. Put your questions in the chat and let's see what we doing. Let's run over some stats right now. go to the box score. J.D. McCarthy, 8 of 13, 142, a touchdown and an interception, of 99 QBR. Not bad, J.D. McCarthy, not bad. Still, only one reception for Justin Jefferson, 12 yards. You got to be better. You got to get him the rock, man. Jordan Ash has 2 receptions for 66 yards. You got to get Justin Jefferson the rock, bro. Period. You're going to have to figure out a way to do that. And, coach, you're going to have to move Justin Jefferson around the backside. Like, you got to work him open. Like, motion, start him in the slot, make the defender have to choose to move out of position and all of that, right? So, use Justin Jefferson to manipulate the defense. Jordan Mason, 5 rushes for 14 yards. Not good enough. J.D. McCarthy, 2 rushes for 8 yards and a touchdown. Okay, let's go to the Cowboys. Let's see. Dak Prescott, 10 of 18, 120. No touchdowns, no interceptions at 82 QBR. Dak Prescott's playing a little under par right now, but we'll see how he comes out the half. Malik Davis, 6 rushing attempts. Brandon Aubrey, Dak Prescott, Javonte Williams, 6 for 13. The run game sucks. When Malik Davis has a touchdown and Javonte Williams has a touchdown, so they've got their red zone touches and they got in the end zone. Jalen Naylor had 1 reception and a touchdown, so I have, just based off these touchdowns that I'm reading right now, wait. Yeah, I see the 14 right there. Javonte Williams and Malik Davis. That's the 14 points right there. And then they kicked the field goal. All right. So that's the first half in a nutshell. How many yards total? 142, 14, 8. Not even 200 yards total from Vikings. Let's see. I can actually see it right here. Total yards, 180. 169 for the Cowboys in the first half. Vikings are winning at everything besides first downs and time of possession. They have more penalties, more total yards, more return yards, total plays. Cowboys had them beating total plays by like 10 extra plays. Yards per play, 4.7 to Vikings 6.9. So that's a big difference. But J.D. McCarthy does have the turnover, and he got to learn to cut that down. That's going to be giving away games when you're playing like that, JJ. Going to be giving away games, buddy. Going to be giving away games, buddy. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Teams that clinched the playoff spot, the Rams and the Broncos. Broncos clinch today. Now they're going to be playing for that AFC seed in the bye week. That's going to be crazy if the Broncos get the bye week. Right now, they're in position. They are in pole position right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun, buddy. That was fun, buddy. Oh, boy. Sometimes I don't be knowing who be making these damn social pages, but Halftime. Try to get the play-by-play going. Yeah, look for the touchdown. Nice pass. Uh-oh. The clone 9 must be in this game. It's 17 game. The 9 clone. You know, the official number 9, Stafford and Joe Burrow. Stafford did what he did, but I'm not talking about neither one of them. I'm talking about the alter ego personality 9. Yeah. Yep. All right, we are back from the half. We're gonna start some play-by-play, and we'll see what happens with this game, man. 17-17 game. Third quarter begins. Dallas got the ball, hits the edge, runs out of bounds. All right, let's go. Let's see what Dak is gonna do. I know Jerry is smirking somewhere. But just smirking. After the game, he'll be probably truly smiling, right? And Sunday for Michael Parsons, Jerry was ahead of that curve. Could you imagine that happened to Michael Parsons today? Like for Dallas Cowboys in a game where they trying to get into playoffs, they would have blamed it all on him. What they gonna do now if they can't beat the Minnesota Vikings, Skull Gang, Pop Duke squad? Yeah, the Clone 9. Yeah. The 9 clone. Devontae Williams, 10-yard run, runs over the defender. Okay, look like you healthy, Devontae. Single back, hands off again to Mr. Williams, cuts it back, gets some positive yardage, about a 4-yard gain. 2 back-to-back positive runs for Devontae. Heads off the field. Who they sent on? So the Texans win today, right? They win kind of big. I believe they've kept multiple weeks. They've kept their teams from scoring 20 points or something like that, or only scoring 20 points. It's the best in the league. Their defense barely gives up any touchdowns, but they do give up some. But wow, good pass from Dak to his tight end, gets all the way inside the red zone, and Prescott dealing. Dak in the shotgun, starts in the shotgun. 4-step drop, steps up into the pocket, almost gets sacked, and throws it to his tight end. Gets slammed down to the floor, too. Great play. They're on the 11-yard line right now. Throws the fade. Got to be a pass interference. As CeeDee Lamb gets knocked down. Nope. They don't call the pass interference, so I guess that's just a tripping thing. Good defense for the Vikings. CeeDee Lamb smiling. CeeDee Lamb smiling. Dak's protection looking weak. Hands it off. 2-yard gain. Oh, I see what the Flores defense is going to do in this game. They played big last week. And the non-clone played good last week too. All out blitz, throw it. Got slants. You gotta prepare yourself for that, man. It should be slant set up for a 3-step drop, or even because you know they're all out. So you gotta actually drop further back, like 5 steps, but or go like 4.5 and toss it on the slant. Like it's an all-out blitz. It's one-on-one coverage everywhere. Like. And they bring in Aubrey for another kick. Break the tie. An easy kick. And Aubrey puts it through. Probably the best kick in the game. Kick 60-yarders and all that. Yeah. Let me see if I got a picture of Aubrey. See if I got a picture of Aubrey. I think I got one here. It's just I gotta go back. This game was crazy. I'll leave that there for once when he comes in. I'll move that from the studio. This right here, this game right here was crazy. Love gave it away, man, throwing the picks and then getting sacked crazy at the end. Broncos turned up on them and took this game from them, but that was a crazy game. Let's see if I can find my boy. Where you at, Aubrey? Oh yeah, he had 100. He had 100 field goals, I guess, 2 weeks ago. First player in NFL history to make at least 100 field goals in their first 3 career seasons. Kid is a kicking animal. Yeah. Brandon Aubrey. They just went up 20-17. Let me change that on the scoreboard. Now, the Clone 9 has to go to work. I don't want to call them Clone 9 or Clone 9, but I might. I think he can earn a better name than that. What do you think, Sir Charles? Ham Banging Aces, we name our quarterbacks. They earn their names, and they create their own names. And we do that for multiple purposes. So just stay tuned. Anytime I say the gravitas, as an example, anytime I say the gravitas, I'm talking about who? Shador Sanders, right? That's the human gravitas. What else we got, Sir Charles? We got yeah, I know. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But right now, Clone 9, he did it. He named himself. I don't like these guys naming themselves though. But right now that'll be Clone 9. You know, if I say Clone 9, who am I talking about? J.J. McCarthy. That's who I'm talking about. If I say the Cup of Joe show, who am I talking about? That's why we don't call him 9. We call him the Cup of Joe show. Then I'm talking about nobody nonetheless than Joe Burrow. If I say the alchemist or the magician, who am I talking about? Sir Charles, no, the magician, yeah. Who's the magician? Patty Mahomes, right? There's a few other basis boys. That's Patty Mahomes or Josh Allen. You know what I mean? Who else? Who else, man? Who else? We got a few, man. We got a few. We've been doing this for 4 years, and every year they've earned a few names that stuck with them, and we ran with it. So we name our own players here, and if you got a name, throw it in the chat. We'll check it out. I'm not gonna promise you that I'm gonna use it though. Look at these two, man. These two went off today, bro. Puka Nacua and the Sun God. Oh, if I say the Sun God, who we talking about? None other than Amon Ra. Know what I mean? Mr. St. Brown over there. Puka. What is Puka's? Really haven't came up with nothing, but I think we had it. What was it? Pukachu. All right, Pukachu. Yeah. AR. It used to be AR-12. He is now AR-8. Right? AR-8. What am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about none other than Aaron Rodgers. Who else, man? We ain't got no nicknames for running backs yet. Yes, we do. Sonic and Knuckles. The league gave us those names, right? So they'll earn their own names. But right now, we call them Sonic and Knuckles. Who am I talking about? Everybody should know that. Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery, right? Who else? Who else? And yeah, and the goal is, as you guys come in, you guys will start using these names, right? And you guys use names, and y'all get familiar with the names. You're gonna start using the names, and I've already caught commercial media using the names. They won't hit my like button, but they'll use my take or my names. You know what I mean? And it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, this is open content for all. You know what I mean? But at least hit the like button, bro. At least hit the subscribe button. Don't be secretly watching and critiquing my critiques. I don't secretly watch you. I watch you. I throw likes on your joint. I comment in your chat. Y'all hate me because y'all think I'm a troll. But I just say the obvious that I'm gonna say right here. And I test it out in y'all comments, in y'all chats. You know what I mean? So you want to see what I'm going to say? Come to BALDSC, man. For the fan, by the fan. No hair on your tongue. You know what I mean? Call it like it is. Best believe we are not Yes, men over here, me and my co-host, we argue all the time. We have different perspectives. We have similar perspectives to some, and then we have weird perspectives to others. So, you know what I mean? But we always argue our points. We'll tell you them from our sides. We do not set narratives here. We do not set the narrative. We destroy them. We destroy the narratives. You know what I mean? We destroy the narratives. Commercial media does that for ratings. You know what I mean? We was talking about it earlier with the gravitas, the human gravitas. They talked about him every day for 8 months, though he wasn't playing, because why? His platform and his fan base is gonna force you to talk about him. They're gonna defend him. We already went through the levels of belief. We don't have to believe again. The NFL community, who wasn't really paying attention, has to learn to believe. And they're learning how to believe right now as you see my boy play, right? So we already went through this. If you're a fan of Shador, you already went through this. You went through the belief stage. You went through the proof of the pudding. He earned what he earned, and they didn't give it to him, so it doesn't matter what you earned, right? There's always a puppeteer. There's always a puppeteer pulling strings. You know what I mean? And makes no difference in the entertainment industry. Like the NFL. The NFL is self-admitted to be an entertainment company first. So that puts a lot of the questionable integrity right on the board. And this is why they pay media to quell that lack of integrity vision, right? And set the narrative, right? So, these guys want to go to games. They want to be in cahoots with these billionaire owners. They want to be in cahoots and be able to get into their locker rooms and all of that stuff. So they watch what they say. I don't have to do that here. I call it like I see it. Take it or leave it for what it is. You know what I mean? I don't care if your name is Nick Wrong, Sass Mouth. Yeah, they get nicknames too. Who else? Uncle Grandpa over there. Who else? El Capitan. And I ain't talking about a captain. I'm talking about the captain, the captions, the capper, the captor, all of that. They lead in cap, and they're only doing things for shock and awe value. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that for whatever reason, right? I understand it. When you have shock and awe, people tend to respond, right? So in social media or in media period, you kind of want to stir up those emotions so you can have a continued conversation amongst your fans and peers, right? So they create the shock and awe only for your reaction, whether they believe it or not. You know what I mean? It's very strategic. And as I do broadcasting, I recognize, but me, I only say what I mean and mean what I say, man. I do my own evaluations, my own statute pickups, and I only say what I say. I have a very different eye. I don't just fall into. I respect the game. But I also understand that refs make bad calls, always at a timely fashion, right? Refs make bad calls. NFL has preferences for the sake of selling the NFL. They want certain teams there. Right now, the Patty Mahomes being out of the playoffs must be a big deal. You know what I mean? But when you had a lack of integrity year like you had this year, beginning of the year and all of that, and the media not harp on it, and the media attack a platform and a fan base over attacking the obvious, I don't want to call it sabotage, the obvious ignorance toward the normal process. So when you get ignorant one year for the process, you throw the process out the window. Now you're going to tell me next year I need to believe in your process and believe in who's going top here and top there. And as an example, salute to Fernando Mendoza for winning the Heisman Trophy this year, right? But as an example for what I'm talking about, on the screen, I got the Heisman votings up there, right? And the stats for the Gravitas and Fernando Mendoza last year. And, the Gravitas finished 8th in Heisman betting. He had a stronger year. You had Travis Hunter. You had Genty. You had Cam Ward. You had Dylan Gabriel. Let me see. Let me get a Heisman. I just want the Heisman candidates for 2024, right? I know who won it last year. I want the candidates, though. All right, so all 10. Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, Dylan Gabriel, Cameron Ward, Cameron Scatterbull, Bryson Daly, Tyler Warren, Shador Sanders, Curtis Rourke, and Kyle McCord from Syracuse, right? McCord goes, I believe, to Kyle McCord, I believe, went to the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Tyler Warren went to the Colts, Cam Scatterbull to the Giants. So look, Mr. Dart is not even on this list. Okay, so for everybody be talking that trash. But Dylan Gabriel, man, at 3,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, right? He was a finalist last year. Look at Fernando Mendoza. Now, granted, his team is one of the best teams this season, right? So this is why he gets that. But he only threw for 2,900 yards, 33 touchdowns, big deal, 6 interceptions, and a 181 passer rating, right? 71% completion rating. But Dylan Gabriel had him trumped, and Dylan Gabriel was a finalist. So based off of his numbers, he's first in Heisman betting. But look at Shador's, right? 4,100 yards, 74 completion rate, the highest in FBS history, NCAA history, right? Completion percentage. That's with the weakest line. That's with sending 5 of his wide receivers to the NFL. That's with the weakest offensive line. That's with the highest sack rate. And he still threw for this yardage, He still threw for that completion percentage, and he still threw for those touchdowns. So how good was he really? Let's go to Cam Ward's numbers, right? We go to Cam Ward's numbers. This is what I mean. They change it from year to year. It's all about favoritism, right? Cameron Ward, 4,300 yards, 39 TDs, 7 interceptions. I don't know how Cam Ward doesn't finish higher than Dylan Gabriel. Like, that's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But he did. He was a finalist. He did throw for a lot. And you see what happened. He only got 229 total votes, bro. So who's voting? Who votes? That's the question. That's who's creating this bias. That's who's creating this scout referencing and stuff like that. Still, Shador was a candidate. Everybody else wasn't candidates. Not the Jackson Darts, not the Tyler Shows, not the Jalen Monroes. All those guys went before Shador. Right? All right, 5th round draft pick. I'm over it. I'm over all that. I'm just showing you when we talk about integrity and you talk about the draft processes and you talk about the Heisman processes and you talk about from a year to year base, it's a little obvious, you know what I mean? Like that they changed something last year and now they reverting back. They're not gonna change it now. Like now they reverting back to their old ways, right? And I think that is so corny, bro. It's so corny. Let's go to this year's top candidates, right? I guess I gotta go to Heisman candidates 2025, Sporting News, That's 6 days ago. I don't really. Let's see who the 10 candidates were this year. Let's go. You had Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame, Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana, Vanderbilt senior quarterback Diego Pavia, Ohio's freshman Julian Sayin, Texas Tech senior linebacker Jacob Rodriguez, 6th place Ohio State sophomore wide receiver Jeremiah Smith, 7th place Georgia quarterback Gunnar Stockton, 8th place Mississippi senior quarterback Trinidad Chambers, 9th place Ohio State safety Caleb Downs, and 10th place Georgia Tech senior Haynes King. Now, I watched all these guys play a game or two this year. I've seen more of Fernando Mendoza and Julian Sand than I've seen of Pavia and Gunnar Stockton. But I want to see their numbers. would like to see their numbers. (23-17) Dallas lead as we speak. Oh my goodness. Vikings got to step it up, man. They go into these little quells of not scoring. So I just want to, they flip it around, man. And now they want you to believe that Fernando Mendoza is better than Shedeur Sanders this year, right? He had a better season than Shedeur. That's why he's a Heisman number one. He won the Heisman, right? I'm just not with it, man. I'm just not with it. I don't think anybody coming out of this year's draft is better than Shedeur Sanders. Sorry, I just don't. Don't let them tell you that. Don't let commercial media set that narrative. None of these guys are better than Shedeur Sanders. So I would expect the Cleveland Browns phone to be ringing for that pick. And if they're going for him, I expect the Cleveland Browns to be asking for a number 2, possibly a number 1 draft pick for Shedeur Sanders. And that is crazy to do and ask for a 5th round draft pick. I'm sorry. It's crazy. And y'all did that. Y'all told us he was a 5th round draft pick, though everybody knew he wasn't. Y'all told us that. So now you have to sell him at the value of that, right? And he only got 1 win on the season, right? He got 1 win. Like, how good is he? Because Mendoza would have done better, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. He does have a higher passer rating, less yardage, better organization, better line, better wide receivers, who none of them made a candidacy. At least Julian Saying had 2 of his wide receivers in candidacy. You know what I mean? Like, at least, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. Like, I'm going to let it go, though. Let it go. We'll talk about it more later. Sir Charles, you understand where I'm coming from, brother? You understand where I'm coming from, brother? Now, since Dylan Gabriel was so good last year and he was a Heisman finalist and he came in and he played 6 games, how did he look? How do you feel? You feel like he's a franchise quarterback? And if you do, that's fine. Where can he go and shine immediately? Have that Jackson Dart effect on a team. Minnesota? Is Dylan Gabriel better than J.J. McCarthy? We're going to leave the gravitas alone, but now y'all going to make me concentrate on the rest of them. Is Dylan Gabriel better than J.J. McCarthy? Is Dylan Gabriel better than Tyler Show? Is Dylan Gabriel better than who was on the bottom over here? Will who? What's his name? Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord had 4,700 yards last year, 34 TDs, 12 INTs. Only had 9 total votes. 9. Like, wow, bro. Shedeur only had 30. Oh, no, 47. 47 total votes. Cam Ward had 229. Dylan Gabriel had 516. They had Dylan Gabriel rated as better than Cam Ward last year at the end of the season. And Cam Ward came out number 1. Dylan Gabriel came out in the 3rd round. they had him better than. He had 516 total votes to Cam Ward's 229. Cam Ward had 4,300 yards. Dylan Gabriel had 3,800. Crazy. Kyle McCord threw for mad yardage, bro. Like, whoa. Whoa. Dylan Gabriel threw for 30 touchdowns, 6 INTs, 6 less interception than Kyle McCord, but way less yardage and 4 less touchdowns. Touchdown leaders: Cam Ward, Shador, Kyle McCord, Dylan Gabriel. That's crazy. That's crazy. Scatterbo almost ran for 2,000 last year with 21 total TDs, 1,700 yards rushing. That's crazy. Came into the league, that transcended right away. On the Giants, but those knee injuries, man, getting tackled and twisted to a side and all that, you could have them knee injuries at any moment. What you mean Vikings are up? They scored a TD. Oh, shit. Vikings scored a touchdown. I'm sorry, y'all. See if we can get that. Vikings up 24-23, and it's a battle. Uh-oh, Cowboy fans. Oh, y'all scared now. 105 in the third. Fourth quarter about to begin. So you got a whole quarter. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for that, Sir Charles. Yes, I'm talking all about these guys. We got the Vikings showing out down here. So we'll wow. I'm not gonna front. I'm surprised about that. Like, I'm surprised about that. Matt Stafford on his way to a historic season. Elite once again, 24 for 38, 63% completion, 368 yardage, 2 passing touchdown, a 101.6 passer rate, and a victory today. That performance to see that has made him a Hall of Fame lock. Wow. Stafford balling out this year. Job's not finished. Race for the AFC East. Bills are 10-4, Patriots 11-3. And the last 3 games, Bills go and face the Gravitas next week in Cleveland. Then they go to the Eagles. And then they finish against the lowly Jets. They can possibly win every one of those games. Or they can lose 1, maybe 2 of those games. Then the Patriots, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. They can lose 1 of those games. They can lose 2 of those games. Or they can win all 3. Like, it's going to be close. And where the Bills at? They're a game behind these guys. they can get them to lose all three of these games, and the Bills gotta have to win, and they could steal it. But being that they gotta play the Eagles. Yeah. I think they definitely make the playoffs. I don't think they lose and get kicked out of the playoffs. So that's cool. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll get to y'all. We'll see what happens. Josh Allen is a beast, man. Just talking about your boy.
Yeah, bro. I mean, come on. You couldn't have said it any better. I couldn't have said it any better myself, man. Just different. Bang tried to hit me up at halftime talking shit. So I just ignored him. I said, oh, he don't know about Josh Allen. That second half killer. He don't know. He forgot for a minute.
I didn't forget. I made the statement based off of last week. That's what you told me. You said
You just
this first half.
What it was.
First half,
What it was you were seeing Patty die, and you were seeing Patty have his season cut in half, and you was like, "Oh wow, is both no 2-for-1, no 2-for-1." Patty had a rough year. I blame it on the team. I don't blame it on him.
Sad way to go out, man. I don't wish that injury on anybody. And damn, like, did he take a hit or did he just snap it running? Like,
I don't know where it happened, but
once I seen him rolling around and squinting and all that, I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign. Same thing with Micah Parsons. When I seen him rolling around out there, I'm like, oh shit, that's not a good sign. Like that shit is a painful injury, and oh man, George Pickens over 1,100 yards. Well, CD over 1,000 too. Let me see.
Almost. If he ain't there, he should be close.
Nah, he close though. Let me see where you at. He not up there. Oh yes, he is. 9-16.
Yeah, he's got to be right there.
He right there. See if he can get it this game. Oh wow, big time hit that.
Myles Garrett. Huh?
Yeah, man. Half a sack away from tying and a sack away from obliterating and setting a new record.
With 3 games left.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine he sets the bar stupid high? Who's gonna get there?
The next Myles Garrett.
That's word. That's a fact. Strahan and TJ Watt got it. He tied Strahan the other day, the other year, but he only tied them. Strahan had been there for so long, and he's still up there right now. Right now, I don't know. Myles Garrett about to be like, yo, I got to take you down, big fella. I gotta take you down, big fella. We'll see. Joins the crew. What's going on, Moose?
So, guys.
What's up, Moosey?
What's going on, Moosey? How you feel about your guys?
Today, you know what? I got eliminated in 2 leagues today, and it was still a good day.
It was still a good day. They missed the field goal.
Word, I'm getting destroyed. I'm not just getting beat. I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah, Jimmy V whooped my ass in the fellas league. Beat me by like 50.
Wow, who was his guys? Everybody went off him.
Bro, man.
Puka? He had Puka, didn't he?
No. He got. I'll tell you right now. He had Baker on Thursday. Baker went off for 40 something.
All right.
Nico Collins, 28. George Kittle, 22. Cortland Sutton, 24. My own guy's doing it to
Oh,
me, man.
yeah. Yo, God, something went off today. Yeah, he did. All right.
Jacobs with 23.
That's 5
The
years.
one dude I figured that would be a problem for me didn't do nothing, which was he had Jameer Gibbs and he had 9 points. That was the one dude I was worried about the whole time, and he didn't do nothing.
Oh, man.
Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow,
today.
Joe Burrow shit on me, bro.
For real.
26 points. But
For real.
in all honesty, I could have played Drake May, and he only had 6 points more. So
Right.
I could have played Jacoby Brissett
mhm.
over Joe Burrow. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all, bro. Jacoby Brissett throws
He's
for
been
300
balling
every
for
week
10 weeks.
because they get their ass whooped every week, so he
Right.
has
They
to.
playing from behind, right?
And they
300
have
yards.
zero. Yeah, they have zero running game. They're all passing, pass.
Wow.
So now I got a dilemma. The one league that I had a buy in was Uncle Mark's Superflex League. I mean, do I sit Joe Burrow and play Jacoby? Like,
I feel you.
you know what I mean? Like, and that's scary. Like,
Oh, wow. That is scary.
Josh,
What do
you
you
said,
think?
yo, I'm your
Yeah.
keeper for a reason. Don't even think about it, buddy, okay? He said, when you hit the field next week, you know who to start. Don't play no games with me.
that's
Minnesota's
scary.
gonna beat Dallas today. Still a lot of
Crazy.
time. But oh my goodness.
Kid playing with all he got tonight. Sick of everybody talking about him. It's good to see, though.
Who
He
the 9 clone?
sucks.
Clone 9?
Yeah?
He sucks.
Clone 9. That's what I call them. The
He
real
balling,
9.
man.
The real 9
Man,
is
if Dallas had any kind of real defense, they'd be stomping them right now. He
Right.
sucks.
Play action. Hey. Completes it. Oh, wow.
You got one of the greatest receivers on the planet, and you can't get him the ball.
You can't get him the
Word.
ball. One target in the first half, bro. I'm like, yo, that shit should be a crime. Like,
It is.
the first week, okay, you getting in there, but you can't do this again, right? You can't. And then he did it again. Then he did it again. Then he did it again. I'm like, oh shit. You just totally gonna throw it to your best guy. Like, okay. Like, that's why you're losing. That's why you're struggling so hard. But he hit
Again,
he
touchdown
hit
to Naylor. Again. It's like Jefferson's not even on the field, bro.
Right. He always looks to those routes right there. Touchdown.
I'm so glad I didn't draft JJ, bro. I'd have been so mad.
Word.
Wow. Even Dylan tonight. Dallas came in here, thought it was a gimme game. Think again, bro. Think again. What's that, 31? Oh, after the extra point. Yep.
They should go for 2 and make it a 9-point game. I would.
But you don't get it, then now it's a 6-point game, and
No, it'll be. It's already a 7-point game.
Oh, I thought it was 8. Okay.
Uh,
31-23. Half a fourth quarter to go.
Man, what y'all know about the motherfucking Denver Broncos, bro? Best record in the league after week 15? Like, and yo, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Ooh, like,
I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. I am not having no more PS2 disrespect on this show. Okay, I don't care who they're going up against. You, when I tell you not to play a wide receiver against him, you don't do it.
He shut Watson down today, man. Sent him to the sideline.
After he knocked himself out,
Shuts everybody up. And came back and got a pick. What?
he ain't even supposed to be on the field.
What? Got a pick. What? He
They
got
gonna get it. They
cleared.
gonna get a fine for him being out on the field with a concussion.
He got cleared. Obviously, it wasn't that bad.
It was bad. He got kneed in the head. Was all
It
stepping
was bad.
sideways. We saw it.
Wow, Lions not making the playoffs, guys.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, right? Wow. What the hell
This whole
happened to
season
the
is
Patriots in the
blasphemy.
second half, bro?
This whole season is blasphemy, bro. First off, I'm
The
not
young
in the
guys ain't
playoffs
waiting
in
for
the
y'all to
fellas league.
pass the torch, man. They coming with their own. You can keep yours. We got our own. I'll shine better. We're not waiting for y'all to pass the torch. Y'all crazy as hell.
Ain't nobody. It's Joshy's on the AFC, so y'all all hyped up
Hope
for no
so.
reason.
I hope so. It better be. No Mahomes. It better be. Him and Lamar don't got no excuse.
Yeah. That. Yeah. You better hope he don't have an. Bro, I'm telling you right now. Josh Allen is a fucking bum if they don't go at least go to the Super Bowl.
They have to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Because
AFC Championship doesn't do it.
He's got no more excuses. Patty's out, Burrow's out, Lamar technically right now is out. They're not in the playoffs right now. So he's got no fucking excuses. None.
Yeah, it's
I don't want to hear it, bro.
All right. Yeah.
And even so, like, and I'm gonna stick to what I said before. I still think they're gonna get bounced out, bro, because what they're doing is not sustainable. They cannot
Nope.
go into the
I
playoffs
I
agree.
agree with you.
doing what they're doing.
They don't have.
They
This
have
is
a
the way we play.
Yeah.
27 ranked defense. I said, oh my God, they can't go to a championship with that, can they? Can Joshy be Superman all the way through? That's a timing thing, right? So it's
you can, but the part that's not sustainable is the slow starts every single game. You can't go 21. You can't go down 21, 24 points in the first half and think you're gonna make it through the playoffs. So they go ahead, do that. Try that against Houston. You think they're gonna let you come back?
That's true.
Yeah. And they're gonna be playing somebody like that tough just to get in.
Oh yeah. They're gonna be a nightmare matchup for whoever. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna be playing in that wild card game. Like,
Yep.
like you don't want to play the Bills in the wild card game, but it depends who it is. What if it's the Ravens and the Bills in the wild card game?
What if it? That's an easy win for the Bills.
Possibly, but one of them niggas ain't going. Like, definitely. Like, so we'll see.
I mean, if the Ravens even make it, that would be
I think the
astonishing.
Ravens will make it. I don't give the
so.
Steelers that. I'm not giving the Steelers that. J.J. Watt is hurt with a down lung and all of that.
TJ.
Aaron Rodgers is not better than Lamar to me. It's just they're not supposed to do it, and they tied right now, depending on tomorrow. So
Look at Javonte Williams, bro. He put a star on his helmet and became a football player. For real.
Yeah, he was on the sideline earlier. They was checking his collarbone to see if he broke his collarbone.
So he got hammered on the first or second play of the game. Yeah, I saw it.
And he running his ass off after that. Like, psh, give me the ball. 15 rushes for 91 yards and a TD today. 7:36 on the clock.
Matthew Stafford is an animal.
He's a menace, bro. He's definitely by far. He's having a career season, bro. Like, and he's like, in what year he's in? Like 17?
That's
Like,
saying a lot
Gotta breathe.
because he's had many, many big seasons.
right. Like he's having his best year in this season. Like, whoa. It's just if Devontae Adams goes out with a hamstring injury, Puka gets cramping. He looked like he was okay at the end of the game, so they still have Puka. But Adams is going to be out a couple of weeks. Can they sustain and win the next couple of games without them?
Stafford don't care.
He could win with Tutu Atwell, no?
He don't give a shit, bro. You seen it today. He don't give a shit, bro. He's gonna find the open man. All he needs is Puka to draw all that attention.
Right. They use the motion and they throw the tight ends just as much as they receive. It's just wow. Like,
And they actually have a running game they can lean on with two very healthy running backs.
Blake Corum looks awesome. Kyron Williams looks awesome. Yep. Yep. Who has the best running duo in the league, though,
Oh,
through 15 weeks? I know that it used to
Detroit.
be Sonic and but Montgomery
What you
ain't
mean
been
used to be?
locked out. He ain't been.
it's
There's a
not.
couple of
It's
guys that's been
yeah.
better than Montgomery this
I know what
year.
you're saying. It's not even close to what it was last year.
Right.
It's more
Jameer been
Gibbs
doing
than
his thing.
anything.
Yeah.
When they're on, Chicago's 1-2 is deadly
Yeah,
too
they devious. That's what. Yeah, they devious.
because they complement each other. You know what I mean? Like they could ground and pound with Monangai, and they could use Swift in the passing game. He's shifty. So when they're on, they're just as good as everybody else. But I mean,
There's a few though. Who else? Who else?
I guess it's got to still be Detroit, though,
You
man.
think
Just with,
so?
yeah, like it's hard to put anybody over those two. Like, there's not really
Yeah,
any.
because most people have only one running back, right? They got two.
Yeah,
CD gonna get his 1,000 a day. He got to win this game if he gonna do that.
oh, what was he at before the game started?
9 and change. I think it's like 9-16 or some shit. Oh God, you gotta catch the ball first, buddy. Yo, everybody's reaction when Patty went down was crazy, bro. But everybody knew it. Like, oh no. And
I
fucking
was
Moose was going off.
hysterical.
Like, what, Patty? Nah.
He's like,
And
what,
Not,
Patty
o-
went
nigga?
down and
Nobody
not
cares.
over
I was screaming.
here. I had the Grinch grin on my face, bro. I wish y'all could have seen me, bro.
Yo, believe me, in my head, I knew y'all both was screaming, laughing because Bass was laughing, and then he's like, "Fuck Patty, da, da, da. Oh no!"
No love.
Crying over here.
What a
Like,
way to end your season, though, right? You
like,
out of the
wow.
playoffs, first time in your
Yo, he was
career,
on a drive
and
across the
injured
50, bro. Like,
for the rest.
I was like, damn, bro. That sucks. Football guy said, hell no. Nah. Then when Michael Parsons went down a little after that, and fucking y'all sent the Jerry Jones smirk, bro, that shit had me pissed, bro. I was like, Jerry Jones somewhere grinning just like the Grinch, bro. Somewhere like, yeah, I was way ahead of that, right?
Hey, I thought I was crazy.
Got me some good inside information. Yep, you trying to tell me about somebody I know about. No,
That
thank
shit
you.
had me crying, bro. I was looking, yo. I was desperately looking for that meme with from what the fuck is that movie, bro? When they beating the dude in the bed with the socks.
Full Metal Jacket.
Better check it. Oh,
Oh man.
Shit is fucked up. Shit is
Oh,
hard out
soap,
here.
with the soaps when they was beating on them with the soaps and shit for fucking up.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Full Metal Jacket.
There's all kinds of funny ass football memes with that. Whenever a dude leaves the team or something, they show him in the bed. the
Doo, doo,
the
doo, doo, doo.
funniest one I ever saw was the year that Dak they was in the playoffs and Dak threw like a pick to end the game. It was Dak in the bed and they was all lined up and they was hitting him with the sock. Jerry Jones was holding the shit over his mouth.
Oh man.
The Beverly Hills Cop one is the funniest too, bro. When they throw him out the window.
Yeah, yeah. Man, there's so many good ones out there, man. It's good
But yeah,
TV.
fuck Pat Mahomes. His soft ass. He even post that message after the I can't believe this happened this way. It hurts so bad. It's the fuck up, bro. Hold the
Bro,
fuck
don't
up.
do
You're a
that to my nigga, man.
fucking football player, bro. You know how many dudes got hurt today, ended their season? They all walked off the field. This motherfucker on the field screaming. Get your ass up, bro.
Yeah, when I seen them wincing and all that, same thing with Michael Parsons. Like I seen them screaming and whirling back and forth. I'm like, yeah, it's done. That's an ACL or MCL right there. Like it was just that day. The injury guys was there. Like, yep, you gone, you gone, you gone. Like,
It was mad dudes today got hurt.
Yeah, bro. It was a bad day for injuries.
Fucking up everybody's playoff runs.
You don't know how bad. I'm like, please, please, come on, Christian.
Get him off the
Come
field.
on. Come on, we're winning. Why you want to play? You don't want to play no more. We're
Take
good.
him off the field.
For real, bro. For real. Like anybody who got a buy understands. Like, not my guy.
Word.
And not today.
That's the
Yeah.
only league I'm alive in is the one I had to buy in.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I got eliminated from the other two
Huh?
today.
Got
Bank
bounced
too.
everywhere else.
look at this
Bank.
here.
My feelings was hurt, bro. For real, these niggas put the ass whip to me, and I was the higher seed in both matchups. Like, what the fuck?
Look at this ironic shit. Season 8 for Brady, season 8 for Mahomes. They find a way to compare these guys continuously, bro. And
You know, you only compare goats with goats, man.
Yeah, but that's a dumb comparison. You're comparing the years that they got hurt in. That's just dumb.
Come on, man.
Like,
Why you always
what's the
hating on my
what's the
guy, bro?
what's the
Moose,
point
man.
of that? But what's the
Come
point
on,
of it?
man. Stop hating
What's the
on my guy, bro.
what's the point of it though, base? Like they both so what? They got hurt in the same year.
Yeah,
Who
because they
cares?
both
Like
goats, and after 8 years, you know what I'm saying? 10 years, they
oh,
need
you
to relax,
shut
bro.
up.
Like,
You
use
said
the
they
Get
need to
goat. You know what I
out of
relax.
mean? You
here.
don't
Yeah,
understand
they
because
need
you
to
ain't got
relax.
no goats, nigga.
Get out of here. What?
Your goat was John Elway,
What?
nigga. That was 20 years ago,
What?
nigga.
Longer
Ain't
than
got no
that,
goats. You out of your mind, bro. You're
right?
crazy.
Who you got? PS2? He's pretty good. He's
Nah,
pretty good.
bro.
I can't hate.
John Elway, Shannon Sharp,
I can't hate.
Terrell
I
Davis
can't
went to
hate.
the
I can't hate. Keep going. I can't hate.
Terrell
They're all
Davis went to
great.
the Hall of Fame on 3 years, bro. Three
Yeah.
years.
Facts.
That's how good he
Facts.
was for 3 years. Steve Atwater, motherfucker, get out of here, bro. Vaughn Miller.
Please.
I
Come
keep
on.
going.
Come on. Please. They're not goats, Moose. Okay? There's only one Tommy.
Shit.
Okay? And the only thing close to Tommy is Patty, okay?
I guess they trying to say history repeats itself sooner than you think. Both Tom Brady and Patty Mahomes suffered torn ACLs in their 9th NFL season, the year after losing a Super Bowl.
Both
Already having won 3 Super Bowls prior to that. So they try to compare them so much, bro. Like, it's wild. But
come on, Patty gets a running back. Is it over or what? Come on.
No,
Stop.
they need a
need
big
more than a running back.
they need a rebuild.
Nah. You're crazy. They got
They
plenty.
need a
They
rebuild.
need help though.
No, they need more wide receivers. They need because Rasheed Rice ain't gonna do it by himself, bro. They need real receivers over there.
Yeah.
Xavier
And
Worthy
old
ain't
school,
it.
like,
Hollywood ain't it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kelsey's gonna be gone. I'll be surprised if he comes back next year. I really
Yeah.
would. So, their offensive line is getting old too. Chris Jones ain't gonna be there much longer. They got a lot of work to do. This is gonna be that period, the same period the Patriots went through after the first dynasty. And it was like almost 10 years before they got to another Super Bowl.
Well,
And
it
it's
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
take Patty that long, okay? They
it's
don't like your
not
tone, Moosey.
it's gonna be the same thing. That's how it's how football works, bro. That's how it goes.
How about that Trevor Lawrence today?
Bro. First the first
First
quarterback
time I can really
ever.
talk about him like that, right?
The first and only quarterback ever to have a 300-yard passing game with 5 passing touchdowns, 50
Touchdown.
rushing yards, and a
And a
rushing
rushing
touchdown.
touchdown. Yeah.
Not even your boy Josh Allen has done that.
Right.
Say that what?
He's the only quarterback in history to have a 300-yard passing game with 5 touchdowns and 50 rushing yards with a rushing touchdown. Nobody has ever done that.
He
Oh,
walked out today.
Drake May?
No,
No.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor
Oh.
Lawrence. Yeah.
Okay.
Drake May still hasn't thrown for 300 yards.
Yeah, yo, Trevor Lawrence is trash.
He's on
Okay?
fire, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. He's one of the hottest QBs in the league right now. Been for a month.
I know. Take the defense away. What do they do?
It don't even have nothing to do. Their defense ain't really carrying them, bro. It's their offense.
Gotta
Their
remember that.
offense is
Their defense is the only reason why they're in conversation.
No,
Yeah.
you're crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Go look it up, bro. They scored. They're averaging
Bro,
like
it's
40
only
points a
been
game.
2 weeks that Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne had 2 good weeks. You niggas is really what have you done for me lately, guys, bro?
No,
Yeah,
You
bro.
are
Yeah.
that. You
no,
are
Yeah.
that.
Look at
no.
the
You
You
stats.
are
are
Where's
that.
Trevor Lawrence on
no,
the year? Let's look this
no.
up. Let's not argue about it. Let's look this up. Where is he on the year for everything? Let's pull it up, man. You love stats. Let's go. Come on. This guy's fucking garbage. You shitting me? He's got a good defense and a decent run game, and they're winning games because of their defense.
No, the defense ain't out
They
there
had
scoring 40
2
points a
good
game, bro.
offensive weeks in a row. That's it.
Nah,
No,
All year.
more than that.
no. They've been doing it for weeks, bro. You're not paying
He
attention.
added
Ever
over
since they traded for
the
Jacoby
top
Myers, bro.
back and
Ever since they traded for Jacoby Myers, their offense has been going insane.
I'm waiting, man.
3,200 yards, 23 touchdowns, 11 INTs. But
Where is he?
where's Josh Allen? 3,200 yards, 25 TDs. So he's
Come on,
he's
bro.
2
We don't
TDs.
have to
He's
compare. This
2
is not a
TDs to
comparison.
Josh Allen. And I
This is
said
not
that
a
because that's
comparison,
what you
bro.
said. Where is he?
You comparing
He's
the
just under
Hold
Bo
on,
MVP.
Nix.
let him finish though. Let him
He's
finish,
just under
Banks.
Bo Nix and just under Josh Allen. You know what I mean? That's where he's at. Like, and it's like top 10.
Where is he? What's the number, Bang?
What do you mean?
What's the number? Overall QB. I'll look it up, man. You never mind. Let's look it up. Let's go.
guy doesn't listen to stats. He asks for the stats, and he don't respect the stats. That's why I don't really take him serious when he asks for stats. Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Trevor Lawrence is the 14th overall quarterback, bro. Number 14, a middle of the pack QB, bro. If that.
When's
Who's
that
13
dated?
and
When's
who's
that
12?
dated for?
I don't know. I'm on ESPN 2025. I just clicked it quick.
Because I'm looking at one that was from a couple of days ago before even today even happened, and he's number
13
10.
game. Okay, this is 2
So I
weeks old.
said 10, right?
Yeah.
This is 2 weeks old.
You don't want to take my word for it. I think his only flaw is he throws a lot of interceptions. But I say that, and he only thrown one more than Dak Prescott, one more than Josh Allen. Justin Herbert has thrown more than him, interceptions than him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He is 10, bang. He is 10 in passing yards only. Oh, this one sucks.
Yeah, he's in front of Justin Herbert, Caleb.
Okay, I know where to go.
Playing good.
PFF. Let's go.
Damn, Darnold, man. Pulled the game up. How y'all feel about that Colts game? Phillip Rivers debut today. Return.
Yeah, Seattle's fool's gold. They should have destroyed them.
Right? They should have, but they didn't, man. But they did pull it out. But 5 field goals, bro. Like,
that had no business being that close.
Bro?
1. Oh, that's just this week.
That game has no business being close.
Was you impressed with Phillip Rivers at all today?
Yeah, for not
4 years, not
for not
playing.
being on the field for 5 years.
5
yeah,
years,
bro.
yeah. They just stacked the box against Johnny T and deaded him, right? Made Phillip Rivers have to beat them. He couldn't do it.
Pretty much.
This was a high-risk year for Dallas.
So with the Green Bay loss and the Chicago win, Chicago retakes the North, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They basically swapped spots with Green Bay. Now Green Bay went down to 7, and Chicago's back in conference in the division lead.
3rd spot or something like that.
Yeah, they had like 3rd, number 3. Yeah.
Jared Goff was dealing today, man, but he went up against a better. He went up against his old team. He couldn't get that W, bro. He can't get that W against his old team, bro. He was dealing though. I was surprised. 29 total TDs, only 5 interceptions on the season. Matthew Stafford's 37-5. That's ridiculous, bro. You're getting 5 touchdowns in a game, 4 touchdowns a game. I think he had 8 games straight with 2 touchdowns or more. Like, that is wild, bro. Didn't the Patriots streak start when they won in Buffalo? And it ended in Foxborough to Buffalo? That's wild. Buffalo, the only team that had to bring them back down to reality. Let's see what that does to them. They got I think the Bills goes and plays Cleveland next week, and who they got?
Yeah, they
Wait,
finished with Cleveland, Philly, and the Jets.
okay. And who Patriots finish with? I think
They got an easy finish,
Jets,
I believe.
Dolphins, and somebody else. Like I like, whoa.
Uh,
Dolphins are technically still in it though. That's weird. Like I'm like, wow.
uh, at the moment, yeah. Yo, PFF is wilding, bro. You got to pay to see stats.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
on
out
this
of
other
here,
one,
man.
Pro
Wow.
Football Reference, and you forget it, bro. Like I said, this dude is a middle of the pack QB in every single stat. So I don't. It's not even like an argument. I don't give a shit what stats or who you want to compare him to
I don't.
try to
I don't think
make
that
him
was
look
before today.
decent. Dude is trash,
Nope.
but he had a good day. Nobody's mad at him.
Came back and took the South from the Colts ass.
Yeah, but
And they got the
we knew
Tech.
that was gonna happen.
Would they end it with the win, or would the Texans regain that with to close the season?
I don't know. Phillip Rivers looked for real, didn't
Yeah, you look
he?
for
Yeah, bro, I
real, but I
like
don't
this
think the
one. Son.
Colts doing anything. They
I
out.
like this one, bro. This shit gives me all kind
No,
of
they're not.
advanced metrics.
They're not winning that division.
Have this shit got not only does it do passing, it does air yards. Not only does it does air yards, it does
Per football
accuracy
reference.
after accuracy,
Does all of that.
pressure, and RPO, and how they do against play action or using play action. The dude who got the most, Matthew Stafford, the most passing attempts in play action. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is up there in attempts in play action. He's middle of the, but he's on the middle of the pack when you go to yards. Where's he at for rushing yards?
How many passing yards does it say he has?
Uh, Hold on, I gotta go back over the passing. Passing yards. 3606.
Yeah, that's up to date.
Yeah. Dak Prescott, 3773. Pat Mahomes, 3764. Matt Stafford, 3712.
Dallas gonna
Baker
lose
Mayfield,
the game.
3704.
Vikings beat Dallas.
He's number 6 in passing yardage after today's game. He is, what do you call it? He is top 10 in attempts as well. It is so cool. All this metrics is crazy. Like, it also shows like what like the yak for a quarterback, the yards after the catch for the QB.
NFC West right now is crazy. 11-3, 11-3, 10-4. Like that's been a crazy division all year.
It's funny too. Jared Goff is number 1 in yak, and that makes all the sense in the world, don't it?
Yeah, between Amon-Ra and Williams. Yeah.
Yes,
And
between
Gibbs,
Amon-Ra and
Yep. And Gibbs. Yep.
Gibbs
out
coming
the
out of the
backfield.
backfield. Yup.
He's
And
getting
Bo
that.
Nix and Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes is number 2, Josh Allen number 3, Bo Nix number 4, Dak Prescott number 5, Baker Mayfield number 6. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is like 20th in the yak because he throws for because his receivers suck. Until they got Jacoby Myers, they weren't even conversation as far as offense is concerned.
I don't know. They won a few games without
They won
Travis.
games, Bang, but they weren't winning
without they
because of
started.
their offense, Bang.
All right. You could say that, but I've seen
I
Trevor
can say
Lawrence put
that.
up points against
Why don't we look
your
up their
team.
defense? And
I
why don't
seen
we
him
find
put
out
up
where their
points
defense
against
is at?
your team, running touchdowns, passing touchdowns all season. Like he rushes, he plays a little different, man. He likes to run the ball too much for me. I used to feel that way about Josh Allen. I feel that way about Trevor Lawrence. He been hurt too many times to keep running the fucking ball the way he do.
Oh, he needs to run the ball. It helps his team. That's what's been giving them a little bit of boost is that he's been running more.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what's gonna get him hurt again.
Yeah, well, he needs to do something to win games. They got a shot right now. They need to take advantage of it. If Brian Thomas still ain't woke up yet,
Yeah,
yeah,
no Brian Thomas, no Travis Hunter. They first
Oh
they
no
was
no no
using.
no! They're on the field, buddy. They're just not playing well. Again,
Yeah, they done part of
again,
it.
they
Part of
haven't
it.
played
Trust
well all year. Just a couple of weeks ago, Travis Etienne was on the fucking wire, bro. Like this offense sucks, boys. I
No, he
don't know why
wasn't.
you guys are
No, he
arguing with
was
me
not.
with shit.
That no, he was. That's wild. So Travis ATM was not on. I never saw him on any
been
wire.
balling out all season. He's one of the reasons their offense is
Yeah.
doing what they doing. Like
Y'all only watching games part time, I guess.
Tootin was on the wire. Travis ATM was not on no wire,
Yeah,
bro. You're
bro.
bugging.
I wouldn't lie to
You're
you, bro.
bugging. You're bugging.
I'm
I
not.
don't think you're thinking
The
of the right
nigga,
dude, bro.
of
There's no,
anybody saying some
no,
crazy shit like
talking
that
about
to me,
ATN, the brother.
no,
you got Brock Bowers off the
no,
wire, so don't act like it's crazy.
no.
Don't
Yeah,
act
because
like what I'm saying is
look at who
crazy.
we're talking to. Who dropped him, bro? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here with that.
Come on,
Don't
don't
even.
act like people don't
That's
drop good
that.
players. We talking to
Nah.
them in this chat right now.
Nope. Nope. Not like that, bro. No way. Not running backs. Especially not a starting one. There's no fucking way, bro. This dude has, yeah, nah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
This thing is fucking awesome.
In standard score, this is standard scoring, okay? Travis Etienne all year, 31 points, 21 points, 20 points, 19, 15, 16, 19, 11, 16, 18. Get the fuck out of here. He's not on no waiver wire. You're bugging.
Oh, he was on the wire, bro.
In what league, bro? In what fucking league? There's no way.
Bro, I'm in 5 leagues, bro. He was on the wire.
You
I'm not
know,
talking
by
No,
crazy,
himself,
bro.
no, he wasn't. No, he
I'm not
wasn't,
talking
bro.
crazy, Moose.
No,
You
he
don't want to
wasn't.
believe me? That's
No, he
cool.
wasn't.
That's cool.
Because I'm on the waiver wire every
I
fucking
know,
week,
but
just
bro, we
like you
know
are,
who's on
bro.
the wire
I would
every
not
day,
miss.
Moose.
I
We
would
know
not
who's
miss
on the
Travis
wire
Etienne.
every day,
I
bro. We
would
know.
not miss Travis Etienne on the waiver wire. That wouldn't happen.
Damn,
Just wouldn't
this
happen.
place is the shit. How do I find? Okay, that's the that's 2025 NFL. But how do I? Oh, look at that! You can even look it up by division. Let's have a look at these Jaguars. Let's pull up these guys. These niggas is over here talking crazy about y'all. Like y'all are really good at something. This shit is laughable. Okay, so wait a minute. Let's have a look. See.
What he's averaging per rush?
I don't know.
Sheesh.
Whatever. All I know is they're winning their
They did
division,
beat some
and
really good
they got
opponents,
some
bro.
good wins. Yes,
They
that's. I
do.
was
They
just
beat the
about to say that.
Texans. They beat
The
San Fran. They
Chiefs.
beat KC. Then they lost to the 2 teams that are real good, the Seahawks and the Rams. And then they beat the Raiders suck. And then they lost to the Texans the second time they played them.
For the Texans, need to make a
And then
run.
they beat the Chargers, beat Arizona, beat Tennessee, beat Indianapolis. So then they got the Jets, The Broncos, Indy, and Tennessee. They're playing cream puffs for the rest of the year.
Whoa, watch your mouth. 2 of those are cream puffs.
Well,
The other one has the best record in the league right now. And just took down everybody's NFC team that was in the top 5.
I fucking hate Denver.
It's not a fluke.
It is a fluke.
No, it's not.
First round bow out.
No, it's not. You saw Bo Baller
First
today.
round bow out.
He did ball out
guarantee.
today, nigga.
You saw Baller Bo today. That's what you saw. Okay.
Cincy, Philly,
I couldn't believe his completion rate.
New York,
like,
Dallas,
on fire.
Houston,
Bro. He
LA,
was
Kansas City.
I said he would play like this because I was talking shit about them before.
They got Green Bay, they got Jacksonville,
it,
they got
bro.
Kansas City, and the Chargers.
It was right after
would
me and
play
you
like
was
that
texting.
today, man.
It was right after me and you was texting, bro. I sent
Yeah.
him the message. He said, "What?"
You sent the message.
Sent him the message just like Bass does. He said, "What?"
You gotta do what you gotta do every now and then. Hey, Bo, you know what I need
They
you
said you got
Bo.
lucky wins. They said their 10 comebacks wasn't really nothing. When I start looking at his matchups and all those comebacks, and I'm like, damn, these weren't easy games. And I've seen most of them. Like, you know what I mean?
So
I'm like,
statistically, then we should see Denver and New England in the AFC Championship game, right?
Yeah, it's
one of them going to run into Josh and them, so
I
we'll
don't
see.
think either one of them make the big game.
One of them would be
not
in
even in their division, nigga. They don't even make the conference championship.
Yeah, I think one of them will make it. I just don't know which one yet. Let's see how
So then who does? Who's playing Buffalo? If it ain't one of those two, who's playing Buffalo base?
The Texans.
That would be ideal for you, huh?
If they don't play each other before that.
Right.
True. The Texans, the Texans are the only other scary team in the the scary teams in the AFC are the New England, the Bills, the Broncos, and the Texans.
I agree. The
Steelers, everybody in the North is.
I won't
no
be
one is
surprised
scared.
if the NFC take the championship this year.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't matter who wins that division. They're food.
Yeah, the North is who cares, and then I don't see the Chargers coming back and doing anything scary to the Broncos. So the Broncos rock out, and it should be the Broncos and the Bills for the title. Really,
I think you should.
It could be New England and the Bills because New England and the Bills, I
think that would be
are in the same division.
They played each other. They tied. They need a tiebreaker. They tie break in the AFC conference game. That's the perfect story, but it's just one of many. You know what I mean?
It ain't happening.
It
got their own story too. So
in the NFC, it's the Rams. Nobody else is good enough.
The road to the fucking Super Bowl is going through Mile High, okay?
It's true.
And that's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Don't let it be snowing cold. Like, oh man.
Yeah, in the NFC, it is.
That's a little harder.
Chicago and the Rams probably make the big game.
No way.
Yeah.
Nah, Chicago could get beat by the Rams, Seattle, anybody in the West could beat Chicago.
That's just it. With the Rams could play Seattle for the chip too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's just so many good teams in the NFC right now. Like
the East is disgusting. The North. South is disgusting, so it's really a team out of the North or out of the West. It's not going to be a South or an East team.
I don't know. You can't.
Who do you like in the East?
Damn Eagles.
Who do you like? Really? Are we
It's
still
gonna.
talking about the
You,
Eagles?
you
Well,
still
I
trying
mean,
to
well,
Why?
I mean,
they
well,
not
I
Why?
breaking
mean,
me today? Like,
well. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. You got to be realistic. That's their division. They're not. Nobody's. You know what I'm saying? They're going to win that division. They're
Easily.
gonna be. They're gonna be in the playoffs,
right.
and they're gonna be tough just off the fact that they've been there twice already. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not good though, boys. They have to be good. They're not a good
Mm.
football team.
To
It doesn't
you,
Period.
matter. It doesn't matter what you're
It
doing
does
right
not even say
now.
it says me, bang. It says the
to
stats. Look
you,
what
man.
happens
It's
when they
just
play
to
good
you,
teams.
man. It's just
Look
to
what
you.
happens when they play
Hurts
cream
has over
puffs.
36 total touchdowns. He's
Yeah,
9 and
they play
3,
when they
3
play cream
losses,
puffs.
way
They
less
take
losses
advantage,
than
man.
your guys. Like, come
It's not
on,
even
like,
about
cut it
that,
out.
bro. It's not even
I,
really about that. It's
yes,
just
it
about the
is,
Eagles.
man.
No, it's
I
not.
think the
No,
Eagles
it's
in better
not, bang.
position than the Buffalo Bills, man.
Bang. They're not even in the same division, bro. We're talking about the NFC
No, but
now.
they're in a better
Okay?
position in the
No, but we're
NFC.
not talking. We're in the NFC. We talking
They're in a
about just
better
the fucking
position.
Eagles,
If they
and they're
win the
not
East,
good
they
against
will
good
be in a better
football teams.
position than
They're
y'all
only
not winning
good
the
when
East.
they're
All
playing
right.
cream
So
puff. And if you
you
want to talk
cook
over
so
me, that's
hard
fine. We
against
can
them, but
do
you
this,
don't
bro. I
like
do
that
this.
joint coming back
This
the
is
other
what
way.
I do, bro. Do you understand? The reality is, at the end of the day, when they
You
play
said the
good teams,
same
they
thing
don't
last
win.
year. What happened?
Do I need to bring it up? Do
You
you want me
said
to
the
go
same
game
thing
for game
last
and
year. What
explain it to
happened?
you?
That's a good
Saquon
question.
happened last year. That's the only reason why they won.
No. Try
It's not
again.
going to happen this year.
300 plus.
Yeah,
300
bro.
plus
They
against
were
your
only
guys.
there because
That
of
wasn't
Saquon,
Saquon,
bang.
bro. Get
They were
out of
only
here.
there because of
300 plus.
Saquon. You already see what Jalen Hurts does
300
against tough
plus three
competition.
TDs, man.
He gets spanked.
300 plus
Spanked
three
all year
TDs
long.
and the
Spanked,
championship.
bro. Against good comp, spanked. Beats up on weak teams.
And then Hurts
The
get the
team sucks,
MVP.
bro. You could keep
They
riding
get the
that
Super
Eagle
Bowl
nuts, bro. I
MVP.
don't ride the Eagles, bro. They
Yeah,
suck,
uh-huh.
bro.
Uh-huh. I'm
They
just saying
suck,
you can't
bro.
count them out, bro. They just as
Bro,
good as
they suck,
anybody
bro.
else
I'm
over
counting
there.
them out. They trash.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, the East and the South got no one in it. So it's someone in the North or the West. It's either going to be the Bears or the Rams. Potential Seahawks,
Did the Eagles
potential
beat the Rams this
Packers.
year?
What?
Did the Eagles beat the Rams this year?
Hold on. I'll tell
Yes.
you. I'll
Yes,
tell
they
you.
Did
did.
Saquon have a good game in that game?
No,
Exactly.
you don't even have to look it up, base.
Yeah, they did in week 3. In the beginning of the year.
Did they beat the 49ers this year?
Yes.
No. They didn't play the 49ers. They lost to the Broncos, lost to the Giants, lost to the Cowboys, lost to the Bears, lost to the Chargers. When they play good teams, they get their ass whipped. When they play shit teams, they kick the shit out of them. So you can keep riding them if you want
Rams
to.
are a
I've been
shit
off that
team, I
flight.
guess. I guess the Rams are a shit team.
The Rams in week 3, yeah, they were.
No. Try again, man.
Man, are you bugging, bro? Are
Try
you
again.
bugging?
You see
You know
what my
what?
boy
There's
threw
no
for in
arguing
that
with you. You know
game?
already. Never mind. You know. You
You
know.
see what Matt Stafford threw for in that game? You see what Hurts threw for in that game? Like, come on, cut it out. If they didn't have good wins, I would have gave it to you. They got good wins, man, and you just don't give them no.
They don't got what good
Even when
wins
they
do they
win.
have, Bang? You want me to call them out? What good wins? Okay, I'll call them out. They're
How
good
many
wins.
wins they got?
They beat the Cowboys in
9?
week 1. Hold on. They beat the Cowboys in week 1, the Rams in week 3. They beat
And
the
they
Packers and the Lions
good team.
in weeks 10
Good
and
team.
11. That's it. Everybody else
They
they
only
won
got
against
5
was the
wins.
cream puff. No, but they played cream puffs. Bang my point. My
They
point
beat
is
all
they beat
the juggernauts. Who else you want them to play? Like they gotta play the people on
They
their
played the
schedule. They
Cowboys,
gotta
Kansas
beat
City,
them.
and the Rams in week 3, and in the first 3 weeks and won. Good job.
All right, now let me ask you this though. You got the Patriots going to the AFC Championship. Who have they played besides the Bills all year?
The Patriots haven't played nobody. Cream puffs.
But they're good and the Eagles suck.
They're a better football team, and they're in a
Mm.
different division. We were talking about the East and the NFC,
There you
Moose.
go.
We're talking about the
There you
NFC
go.
conference. We in different
Mm.
conferences, boys. You
It doesn't
I'm
comparing
just
matter,
them.
I'm
man.
just
You're
point
trying
NFL
to
I'm just
compare them
I'm
teams,
to
man.
just
a AFC
I'm
team,
just
Ev.
I'm
Why?
just
Your
point I'm
logic
just because
doesn't
I'm
match
just
on both
I, yeah,
sides,
But no,
man.
no, no,
I'm
no,
just
Like
no.
I'm just
But what are you
it's
pointing
saying?
out.
biased
I'm
logic,
saying,
man.
I'm
look,
merely pointing
look.
out how
This is
you
the
say they
Eagles
haven't
over the
played
last.
nobody.
This is the Eagles since the game in Week 11. Lost to the Cowboys, lost to the Bears, lost to the Chargers, kicked the shit out of the Raiders. Is that a good football team? They just lost 3 games in a row. Are
Chargers
they
are a
good?
good team. Bears
Are
are a
So
they
good
what?
good?
team. They only lead the league in
Are they
So
turnovers.
what?
good?
Like, come on. They lost
The
to good
Bills
teams, bro. Like, what are you
the
talking
Bills
about?
went on a stretch where they lost 3 out of 4. The Chiefs won. I mean, lost fucking 3, 4 games
The
in a
Chiefs
row.
are
Like it
gone and
happens.
eliminated, Moose, because they're
It
not a good
happens. No,
football
this is
team.
way before that. This is earlier on in the season, bro. It happens. It happens to everybody.
It don't happen at the end of the year on the teams that are
Oh,
going
here
to
we
the
go now.
games,
End of the
bro.
year.
Yes,
It
it
don't
does.
happen. Do you want it to
It's
happen
happened
to your
before.
team at the end of the year when you go and they might not even make it?
No,
If it
we all,
stays like this, they don't make it.
bro. Do you not paying attention? We literally locked up a playoff seed this week. We locked it up. We're in the playoffs. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter if we
they
lose the rest
clinched.
of our
The
games.
Rams and
We're
Denver
in.
clinched. Like
Who?
We're
they
in.
Who?
Rams
Denver
and
and the
Denver
Rams.
clinched already.
Yeah, yeah. I
They're the
wasn't
first two
talking
to
about
clinch.
the Broncos, Moose. I'm talking about the Eagles over here, man. What are you guys talking
That's
about?
Next
that's not
week
my
they'll
team.
clinch.
No shit, Moose. I wasn't talking to you. I don't know why you're talking.
Well,
I'm
you didn't
shitting
say who you
on
were talking
Bang and
to.
his shitty ass Eagles and his love for Jalen Hurts, who's not a
Nah,
good
it's not about
QB.
that. It's about your biased opinions toward them. They not honest. They not
They
real.
are honest,
They're
bro. They're
biased
not good.
opinions.
They're eight and
You don't
five.
like the Eagles. That's fine.
They're
But
eight
are
and
you being
five. They ain't
honest?
good. They ain't been
Are you being
good, bro.
honest about how good they've been? They
They're
played.
not good, Bang. I
Bad
am being
quarterbacks.
honest.
Okay.
Bad
They
quarterbacks
are
don't throw
not
for
good.
over three.
So how they
Bad
win their
quarter.
games?
Bad quarterbacks don't throw for over 300 yards in 2 separate Super Bowls against good defenses.
I've made that point already. He don't hear that. He don't want to. He don't want to talk about the
They
Super
just
Bowl.
don't. They just don't. That you
Back to
you
back
can you
Super
can't.
Bowl.
The dude has literally won a Super Bowl. He should have two. I don't know how you
Right.
could sit there and say he's a bad quarterback, bro. If you watch how he played in those games, bad quarterbacks don't do that, base.
They could have had Garner Minshew quarterbacking their team to win the
Yeah.
Super
Right.
Bowl
Look what that
last
did
year,
for the
bro.
Chiefs today. That was a joke.
I'm serious, bro.
Right,
I
right.
used it as a for instance because he came
All
in for
right,
Patty today.
all right, all right.
And what he do?
Anybody, they won a
Nothing. He
Super
couldn't even
Bowl
move
with
15 yards. Right. Like
who was their
that
quarterback
was a
when they
pick.
won?
All
Could
right.
have tied the
Who?
game on a kick.
Who
He
was
When
their
who
couldn't.
won?
quarterback the one they won before that?
Who?
The Eagles.
In 2018,
Whatever it was,
Carson
yeah.
Wentz, but Nick Foles was playing because Wentz
Nick
got hurt.
Foles was the quarterback. So a good system can win a game, right? The guy had
That
a
would
good
mean they have a
system. It
good
worked.
team.
Now that
Yeah, a
system,
good system would mean they
the
have
rest
a
of the
good
league ain't
team,
having that shit
all
no
around
more. The
team.
fucking
Like
Eagles suck.
all
I
you
don't know
want
what
to do
the
is
fuck
hate
you
on
two or
Jalen
what.
Hurts.
Nah,
Last year was all
Jalen Hurts
Saquon.
sucks,
Yeah,
bro.
like
Oh
get
my
out of here,
god.
man.
Ah, you know what? You'll
mm.
see. You'll
that
see.
system shit. That system shit don't work, bro.
Yes,
Jalen
yes, it
Hurts.
does.
No, it doesn't. You want to know why?
Plug and play. Brock
You want
Purdy. Plug and
do you want to know why? Do
play.
you want to know
Yes,
why?
it does.
Do you want to know why?
From Carson, from
Do you want
Kaepernick
to?
all the way to Brock
Different
Purdy. Plug and
OCs
play.
every year. Like, come on,
For
cut it out,
he's
bro.
had
This man has
12
done remarkable things,
bro. The dude has had 12 OCs in 10 years. He's not a system quarterback. If that
Right.
argument don't work. He's literally had 12
Who's had
OCs
12?
in
Who?
10 years, bro.
Who's played 10 years?
Oh, the Eagles, period.
Since college, since Jalen Hurts' first
Oh,
year
yeah,
of college,
college.
he's
Oh,
had
oh,
12 OCs, bro. 12.
And he
Okay.
just adjusts and he makes it
He
work.
had-
Or they
he literally
build the
had
offense
two.
around him.
He
Maybe.
literally had two in 1 year with the Eagles, bro.
Bro,
Like, what are you
and-
talking
and-
about? System like that? No,
Bro,
that shit.
they-
That argument don't work, bro. It doesn't
We're
work.
gonna run an RPO offense, and you're gonna get Saquon Barkley, and I'm gonna give you AJ Brown.
No.
We're gonna draft this good guy,
No.
Devontae Smith. Well, you got the best offensive line
So
in
it's
football.
it's his
Suck the
fault.
dick, bro. This guy
So it's
sucks.
his fault.
Trevor
It's his
Lawrence
fault.
could be that guy, bro.
So it's his
Gardner
fault that
Minshew
his
could be that guy. Anybody could be the Eagles
no, it's
quarterback.
not.
is
Gardner
my
Minshew
point.
ain't running an RPO
Phillip
like
Rivers
Jalen
could have
Hurts.
been their quarterback.
Bro,
Yeah, that's
you
what I
can
mean
eat a
about the
bag
crazy
of dicks,
stuff.
bro. Gardner Minshew cannot run an RPO like Jalen Hurts.
No, you're right.
Stop it.
He
Stop
can't run
it.
it like Jalen Hurts. Okay, I went
Stop
too
it.
far. I went too far with the Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, get with you out of here, man. Say
I went
somebody
too far
else,
with the
man.
Minshew.
Like,
But any
And that's his
running
fault.
quarterback
It's not, but
can
that's
be
not his.
there, bro.
That's
If you
not his
asked,
fault.
if I
That's
had all
his
them
skill
weapons,
set.
bro, any quarterback would be successful in that offense.
It's not
Man.
his.
I don't know why
That's
y'all
his
plugging
skill.
like that.
It's his skill set. But that's what I'm just saying. Like that system shit is stupid, bro. It's a dumb argument.
It's not a dumb argument, Moose.
No, it is. Yes, it is.
They're running the RPOs
Yes,
no
it
matter
is.
what. They're running the run pass
And he's
option
won.
offense.
And he's
As long
and
as
he's
he's the quarterback, I don't give a fuck what
and
system
he's
they're running.
and he
They're running
and he's
RPO.
and he's won championships at two of the highest levels with that system. He won a national championship in college, and he won a fucking Super Bowl in
What team
fucking
was he
NFL.
on in college?
He was on two. He played for Alabama and Oklahoma. Went to bowl games with both teams.
Which one did he win the chip with?
Oklahoma.
Alabama.
Alabama, I mean.
Okay. A top team, right? Then he comes out and they put him on a top team and he looks good. But if he'd have been and got drafted to the Jaguars, where he hasn't looked good.
He was on a top team in college, playing in by far the hardest conference in college football. He was playing against NFL players before he got to the NFL.
Bro, because Alabama, like literally 11 of their guys every year make it to the league, right?
No,
It's been like that
Not
my
every
whole
year,
life.
no,
Not every year.
Not
No.
every year.
I think Ohio
Nope.
State had 14.
Ohio State,
Yeah.
Alabama,
there's
Alabama,
there's a lot of
Georgia,
there's a lot of
Michigan,
teams.
same
bro. There's a
school,
lot.
same
There's a
school,
lot.
same top teams. Alabama's not a top team every year.
Well, not since Nick Saban left.
Yeah, not since Saban left, boy. Not and NIL comes in. Now they going all around. They chasing the money.
Yeah, it's different. There's parity. I mean, look,
It ain't just Alabama that can
Indiana.
offer them the best anymore.
The Indiana Hoosiers are the best college football team right now, bro.
Right
the
now.
Hoosiers,
Yeah. That's a
a
fact.
team that's historically been known for basketball, is the number one college football team because of
They
NIL.
got Emmitt Smith's son over there, though, right? I think they got Emmitt Smith's son over there.
I think so.
Huh? Relax. I got you. Huh? Hold on. You know what I say to you guys? Huh? Fuck you both. That's why you out.
He gonna run off with that, right?
Probably.
Yeah, he can't stand the Eagles, boy. But you know, I'm not an Eagle fan, but I do respect what Jalen has been been able to do over there. Even his first year coming in the league, he wasn't throwing the ball a lot, but he still ran for over 1,000 as a quarterback. And he dialed that back and he started passing the ball. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, at the end of the day, I could give zero fucks whether the Eagles win or lose, but
right.
Jalen Hurts is not a bad quarterback. He's
Yeah.
not.
And their defense
He
is
just
better
holds
than he
on to
trying to
that.
give them. You know what I mean?
His
That kid,
hatred for the tush push overrides his common sense when it comes to that.
and they haven't been really running them tush push for like 3 weeks, bro. Like, which
Which
has
I
been
get.
really funny.
I get it. I could see why, somebody would hate it so much. I really do. It doesn't bother me like it bothers other people, but I see why.
Yeah, and that hurts. I don't know. I think they could be dangerous, especially playing if they come in as a wild card in the NFC. That would be crazy. It would be a crazy road for them. You know what I mean? If they came in as a wild card, but they not gonna come in as a wild card. They'll be or they might play in the wild card game, right? Yeah, they not a top seed.
Who?
Eagles.
Yeah, they would most likely be playing in the
One of them low
yeah, they
seeds,
would.
right?
Yeah, they would be playing in the wild card round, even winning their division. As of right now, just because there's too many other teams with it's.
And I wouldn't overlook
between-
Justin Herbert so easy. Like, you know what I mean? That team has a pretty decent defense. Their run game is coming back strong. I don't know about what Justin Herbert hand is going to do. But I figure by the playoffs, he should be better. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what that's going to do. My son. Let's see what's going on with him. What's going on? I'm live.
I told you.
There you go. That's my son, y'all.
I told you. Patty wasn't going.
Look, he's celebrating
Fuck
the
Pat
patty.
Mahomes. I'm celebrating too.
You heard Moose? He said, fuck Pat Mahomes. He's celebrating them too. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't wish that injury on nobody, though, man. But
And you know what? You know what's the real fucked up part about it, though?
he's not going to play all next year.
Yep.
Patty,
That's the
he
fucked
won't
up
play
part.
all next year, and they might not get to the playoffs. If they get to the playoffs, he'll play, but
When he tore his ACL or something?
yeah, he tore his ACL at the end of the year. That's a whole year recovery, bro.
It depends. He might miss like half the season.
Michael Parsons tore his shit too.
Yeah.
He's not gonna play all next year either.
I know. That's wild. They got hurt at the end of the season, so it's not like it kind of affects 2 seasons for them, like the playoff season and the beginning of next season. Like,
I guess the Chiefs' front office.
Patty won't be Patty again till 2027.
That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big in the AFC.
That's
what
wild.
do they do? Do they go get a quarterback in the all season just to get through the year?
Nah, you just sit it out. You ride it out. We're waiting. You know what's coming back. What's the point? You know what I mean?
You gotta try to win some games though until you get back. So who do they bring in over there? Like, it gotta be a veteran, like, you know what I mean? So
Well, we'll have to see. We don't know, exactly all the changes that are gonna happen with that team.
yeah,
So
Andy Reid. Yeah. No way you let Andy Reid go though, either, right?
no, Andy Reid leaves when he's ready to retire.
When he's ready. Okay. He deserves it.
Yeah, he's earned that.
Nah, Andy Reid.
Nah, they're not letting Andy Reid go. Andy Reid's the reason they got championships.
That's true.
Andy Reid is the coach. Is the only reason they fucking franchise got. Next to him having Travis Kelce and all of them, but he the main reason that team went to Super Bowls. Like,
Yeah. He did whatever he couldn't do with the Eagles. He did immediately with them, man. And no, because before Patty came in that year, they was in the playoffs with Alex Smith. Like, you know what I mean? So That was Andy Reid.
Alex
So
Smith didn't stay healthy. So
yeah. All right, guys. I'm about to shut this show. Moosey, thank
All
you
right, bro.
for coming in tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Dallas takes the loss to the Vikings. Clone 9 gets them. Clone 9. J.J. McCarthy comes out on top with 34 points to Cowboys 26. And J.J. McCarthy, bro.
done.
Yeah, Dallas is pretty much done. They couldn't lose this game. They pretty much out of it. It's not official. These other guys can lose a couple of games and get them back in it. But Dallas already had 6 losses and a tie. Technically, it could be 7 losses or 7 wins. Now they under 500. It's over. It's over. They not getting in with an under 500 record. And the Eagles ain't going to lose a bunch of games, man. They probably lose one more if they lose one more. You know what I mean? So
I need the Steelers to lose tomorrow.
yeah, we do need the Steelers to lose tomorrow.
I need the Steelers
Let's see what Aaron Rodgers do. Let's see what he does.
I need them to lose because my Ravens won today.
Yeah, they technically out of the playoffs still. But if the Steelers lose, they grab the North. My thing is, first round exit. You ready to do that? Like,
First round exits.
Yeah, man. These teams ain't good enough on the defensive side of the ball, man.
What
Like,
Stephen A. said, man. He said he believes the Ravens going to the Super Bowl this year, even with them starting out how they started and how they looking like right now. They gonna push it.
I don't know how. That means they would have one of the toughest roads to the Super Bowl. And Lamar could do it. I ain't going to say he can't.
No, Patty. All you got to do is...
They don't have no excuse. Him and Josh Allen don't have no excuses, man, unless they run into each other, nigga. Like, they don't have no excuses. We were just talking about that today.
Lose is if they lose to the Patriots or Bo Nix. Patriots or Bo Nix or the Jaguars.
Oh, and his son is on Texas A&M. Okay.
You seen that boy from Indiana got his Heisman?
Yeah, I seen Mendoza get the Heisman, but look at his numbers compared to Shador's last year. Shador was an 8th candidate. Like, you know, they fluck.
You know what it really was? He got that shit for them beating Ohio State and staying undefeated.
Yeah.
That's why he got that shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Sam was better, and Sam didn't get no votes. Like, I think he had like 5 votes. Like, it was crazy. It was mad unfair. Mendoza got like over 2,000 votes. Which I'm not mad. I'm not gonna hate on him. He's been playing really well this season.
He had almost like 300.
But
not 300, 3,000 yards.
Nah, yeah, he didn't even eclipse 3,000. I don't think. I think he only had 29 something.
Yeah.
Shador had 41, bro. 37 touchdowns, bro. Like, Cam Ward had 39 and 39 touchdowns. Like, you know what I mean? And Cam Ward wasn't even. He was a finalist, but he wasn't accepted. Like, so I just think that year to year, the college scene and the NFL, the integrity of they hold. I don't think Mendoza can hold Shador Sanders golf bags when it comes to quarterbacking. That's the honest truth of it. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, if y'all got a better argument, then put your argument in the chat and we'll check it out. But I don't care about your feeling on it. Stat-wise, Mendoza cannot hold Shador's golf bags, and he'll probably be the number 1 fucking draft pick. Okay? Saying another person played really good this year. I really liked him this year. But these guys are playing behind the best lines, have the best wide receivers, have the best everything. And they ain't put up the numbers my boy put up with the worst line. Not the best receivers. Oh, yeah, he did have one of the best receivers, Travis Hunter.
He had a hell of a receiving core.
Who?
Shador.
No, he made those receiving cores, man. Think
They
about it. Who
wasn't top 10 besides Travis, but
nobody else got drafted in the draft besides Travis. All of them came in undrafted, including Weaver from 2 years ago. All of them came to the league undrafted. So he didn't have a top receiver. Like, he just had Travis, and Travis got it because he's playing cornerback too. I don't think he got it all for his receiving numbers. You know what I mean? Because you had Tetaroa there, you had a couple of dudes there. But I was just looking at the Kyle McCord dude out of Syracuse had a lot of yards and a lot of touchdowns, and he didn't even make.
I think he got it. I think he had more. I think Mendoza got more passing touchdowns than anybody in the
league. Yeah, he has 33.
College in general.
Yeah, he has 33.
He only threw for like 5 interceptions. He only had like 5-6 interceptions this year.
Oh yeah, he played a remarkable season. You know what I mean? But when it comes to his stats, my boy had the best completion percentage in college history.
That's another thing. He had like a
college history, and he didn't have a better completion rate than Shador. Like,
16 or some shit. I gotta look at it again. I know he had like a high percentage.
I think it was 71 or something like that.
Yeah, 69, 70, one of those shits.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody that came through in the chat. If you've been watching, salute to Sir Charles, #1 fan, of course. Bass, Moose, always. Salute to all of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe on the rewatch. Drop some comments. Drop some dislikes. I don't care. But just interact. You don't have to agree with me. But show some basis to your argument. That's all I would ask. If you don't have no basis to your argument and you just have biases like base, then you got to look for me to give you some pushback. You know what I mean? But, again, the Rams looked remarkable today.
They were smoking.
Broncos looked good today. And Dallas looked bad today. Damn, Dak Prescott. Same Dallas Cowboys every year, bro. Same Dallas Cowboys. They gas you up just to let you down. Salute.
Told you they was going to do that.
Sir Charles. Let's get it on. Let's get it going. Till next time, I'm your boy Bang. This is BALDSC. Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary. Make sure y'all come back tomorrow for the Monday Night Football. It probably will be my last stream until next Sunday. I'm trying to get back for Sunday stream or Monday. But I'll try to get back for Sunday stream. It will not be a Thursday or a Saturday show. Not to my knowledge. I'll try to do it from where I'm at, but if I can't get it going, it probably won't be a show. Salute to you all, and until next time, BALDSC. Bang!